live and sanitized for your protection. It's the Prime Time Kings 24/7 Fusion Media. Vigilante Williamson. Fat Steven Seagal. And yours truly, Baron Ormantag. So sit back, relax, be amazed. You might think something, say something that might make sense. You never know. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one, the only, the mighty 24/7 Fusion Media.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with Baron Norman Tag. We'll be joined shortly by Vigilante Williamson and Fat Steven Seagal, and we are the Primetime Kings. Hopefully everybody's doing well. You guys are enjoying your Sunday. It's supposed to be a fun day.
How can you not enjoy a Sunday when we have the Prime Time Kings? I know everybody looks forward to this.
There you go.
If we don't, why not?
Shit. I'd like to say what's up to Lord Dolph. What's up going on? Old man, what's going on, brother? Great to have you here. Sentient Dildo. Bzz, bzz, bzz. My man, it's fucking awesome. Pat S, what's going on, man? Hailing everyone and welcome. There you go. Appreciate that, Pat. Say Lord Dolph says hi. Yeah, what's up? And what we got here? Oh shit. Yo, bud, will do. Lord Dolph says hi. Baron says showtime. You know it. Good times. Appreciate that, Lord Dolph. Zachariah 315, what's going on? Hi to y'all. What's up, Brightest Day? What's going on, man? Shit, Brightest Day is fucking he's pushing his way to the top, man.
Oh yeah.
Shit, yeah, man. Fucking awesome dude, man. Hey, if anybody has a link to his channel, could you please throw it in the
Yeah, let's see if I got it here.
Yeah. Just wanted to
I know I'm subbed to him. I'm sure I'm subbed to him. I better be subbed to him. I'll be a schmuck.
Keely Chow, what's going on? What's going on? Keely Chow. Oh, my motherfucker. Keely Chow's awesome as shit. What's going on, Keely? And hopefully everybody's doing good. Yeah, man, it's been an interesting fucking weekend, man. Can't believe it's Sunday, really, man.
No, I mean, tell ya.
Right.
I don't think I got moderators, so I'm just going to put it into our private chat. I'll let you move it into the public chat.
Yeah, I don't even know how to do that shit, man.
Oh.
No, I'm being serious as fuck, man. Nothing much. What's going on? Shit, man. Just kicking it, man. Sentient Dildo says, where's Vidge at? Shit. Sometimes, he comes a little late, tied up with other stuff.
The Vidge signal went off, and he had to go protect and rescue some fine young lady.
There you go. He's doing this thing. Yeah, hopefully we'll see him here in a little bit. We have mods. Shit. There you go, Pat S. Yeah, appreciate it, man. If you can throw Brightest Days channel in there when you have a moment. Thank you, man. Yeah, man.
Mighty powerful people we have here.
Yeah, man. We got a bunch of great folks here, man. Appreciate you looking out, Pat S. Sentient Dildo, he's way too chubby to protect anyone. Oh shit.
I did.
Shit. Oh yeah.
You can use a human shield. Just hide behind. Just like people hide behind me.
Lord Dawes says the Baron. Oh, you dropped Baron's channel on there? There you go. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Appreciate that. Keely Chow, 24. What is it? Keely Chow says Vigilante Williamson's half of the Culture Crime Fighters. Culture Crime doesn't take the weekends off. Yeah, I see that, man. There you go. Keely Chow says, "Damn, burn." The long-suffering Miss Tag. Hi guys. What does Baron have on his head?
It's a hat. Come on.
Oh wow.
I wear hats now and then.
Wow. Long and suffering, boy.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're doing okay.
Oh, yeah,
great to have you here.
Better now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I appreciate that, Pat S. Thank you, man. Thank you for that, man. Yeah. Please subscribe to Baron. Please subscribe to Brightest Day. Pop Culture My Field. My ball cap is cooler. There you go, man.
I never said I was cool. Never.
Come on, man. How's it going, Gary? Gary's awesome, man. What's up, 24, man? Not much, man. Just getting started, man. Just sitting here kicking it, man. And Lord Thoth says, there you go. Vigilante Williamson's channel. Yeah, please subscribe to Vigilante Williamson if you haven't. It's fucking awesome, man. Talks about all kind of cool shit. Mm-hmm. He's getting better on the video games, man. So you guys got the role, you got to work with him on the video game blast, but he's learning some tricks and shit,
He's gotten up to third level of Pac-Man already?
Yeah. He's moving up, man. He's doing his thing, man.
Okay, well, he's learning slow, but he's getting there. Wait until he gets to Dig Dug.
Oh, Dig Dug, man. I ain't played that shit in a hot minute. Lord
I got that one on my... I can't remember if I got that on my Genesis or I got that on the Xbox, but I got those old arcade games. I know I got one on the one, I got some on the other. I need to start playing some of that.
All right, you want to start here? There you go.
Hey, that's me.
There you go. Subscribe to Baron. Appreciate y'all for putting that up.
Finally found you, Lord Thoth, on the Twitter, so I'll be stalking.
Yeah. Lord Thoth is awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Where would we be without him? Thothless. But I'm here all evening, folks. 2-drink minimum.
There you go. Appreciate that, Pat S. Lord Thoth, appreciate you. Yeah, this Brightest Days. Yeah, so please subscribe to Brightest Day. And subscribe to Vigilante Williamson. Let's get in 700. Yeah, man.
My cat's snoring. I don't know if you can hear him. He's snoring.
Huh. Yeah, and then
Yep. I was digging around the other day. I want to show you a couple things that I found. I noticed we've been on a Battlestar Galactica kick for the last few weeks.
Right.
Yeah. Us Magazine.
Oh wow.
1970. I'm sure that's got to be 78.
Yeah, it has to be about 78, 79.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Man, but look at that.
I don't even know if Us is around anymore.
It is.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, this man to see Benedict.
Benedict Hatch and Lauren Green on the cover.
Yeah, man, Richard Hatch, man, that's some good shit, man.
Yeah, they basically interview everybody in here. They got Richard Hatch and Maureen Jensen, Dirk Benedict, Laurette Sparing.
Wow.
This is one of my favorite pictures on there. I don't know why, but I've always remembered that picture of Lauren Green sitting on his couch.
There you go.
I don't know why. When I was a kid and I saw that, I just was always amazed by that one. I don't know why, but I always was. It's like, Paul Cartwright in space. Not really a big article in there, but it's kind of nice. They even have Dykstra in there. They talked talk about Muffet and all the other fun stuff that they had in there. And then all the Starlog knockoffs I found. One of them they had Star Force from December 1980.
You know what? I remember that issue, man.
You do?
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that, man. Yeah, you know, because actually that was actually on a lot of racks.
Yeah.
I remember that, man.
I don't. This is the only one I've never seen any of the others, but I'm gonna have to sit down and start reading this again. But they got a nice little article about the femme fatales in there. But Miss Tessmacher? What was her name from Superman?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she was. Oh yeah,
so
I know you would. Yeah.
Oh.
Could have done some things with that, huh?
Oh. Yeah, I know. And there's that one too.
Who's she from? What show was that?
That's Athena.
Oh, okay, all right, man. I'm just looking like shit.
Yeah, Athena.
Huh? Looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, she was. Yeah, I gotta sit down and oh. I have to show that one to you.
Oh, Isis, yep.
Mm-hmm. Her in makeup and out of makeup. Yeah. I'm gonna have to.
We got the lovely Sherry in the house. How's it going?
Yeah, I found that the other day. I just digging around some stuff, going, ooh, gotta bring that out. Gonna have to read that.
Yeah, man.
No, it's Pat S's fault, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it is, right?
But to
another
show everybody, though,
with us. Oh shit! Look who.
Oh! What was that? Huh? Which Fat Steven are we getting today?
What the hell are you talking about? What?
I was going to say, which Fat Steven are we getting today? We had Fat Santa Seagal. We had Fat Boba. We've had, what was it, Batwoman the other week?
Batwoman.
It's just Steven.
That's just Steven. Well, we just want to know.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going, brother?
It's going. I'm here for a little bit, but I got some stuff to take care of, but I wanted to pop in. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Shit, man. Glad, happy to see you, man. Great. Glad to have you here, man.
Yeah, I'm burnt out. A lot of streaming this weekend.
Yeah, you sound tired, man.
I'm exhausted. How are you guys?
Well, better.
Yeah. Good, man. Just happy to be here, man. Shit, yeah, man. That's have a lot of great people in the chat. Shit, you're here. Shit. Hopefully, Vigilante. There you go.
Whoa!
They're smoking good. Look at him. There you go. Yeah. Hopefully, we get Vig in here in a minute. Yeah, man. Shit, I'm grateful, man. Glad to see y'all, man.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really out of it. I'm my bad.
No. You good, brother? You good, man? Shit, chill, man.
He's been driving around that convoy. That's the reason why.
No, just tired. Hey, chat. Just tired.
Yeah, man. Pat S says what's up. Zachariah 315 says what's up. And Gary from Pop Culture Minefield says what's up. Got to walk the dog and be on in a second. There you go, man. Walk that dog, or you got to see a man about a horse.
I was gonna say, is he doing a euphemism or does he have vigilante puppy?
Yeah. Lord Thought says, "Hey, what's up, Steve?" Yeah, man.
Hey, Thought. Tomorrow,
you got to see a man about a horse. But yeah, man. Shit. It was interesting, man. Like going through, looking at, fucking articles and shit. Yeah, they got some pretty, they got some wild shit going on, man.
lot of stuff. I'm out of for a little bit, and boom, everything gone clown world on me.
Yeah, I know, right? Shit. I know he got old Ezra Miller acting up over there. That was pretty interesting.
He thinks he's a real superhero. He's gonna go out there and try to do the flash bitch slap.
Yeah, man.
Today's
Yeah, I mean, shit. Man, I mean, it was like between that crazy shit and between that and seeing what's going on over there with He-Man, I was like, you know, Netflix just got He-Man, so that was another thing that had me like. But see, that's the thing. It's like they, you know, they sent He-Man to Netflix. Sony did, but they still kept the distribution rights. So basically, when the movie gets put out, like on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, or you know, like I said, this distribution rights in you know, whatever ways, then it'll be Sony handling the distribution over in China.
Okay.
So it's like,
Now, I was hearing something that they're going to put it back on Earth again, like they did the first film.
for real? That's what you heard?
I heard something about that. Yeah, I mean, I just saw some blurb somewhere about, you know, He-Man going to be on Earth, and it's like, you know, that was, I think, the one thing that hurt the first film was, you know, they let's send everybody back to Earth and all that stuff. But I mean, I like the He-Man film. Don't get me wrong. I always thought that was a good popcorn film, but and you know, Franklin Joel did a great job as Skeletor, no doubt about it. But
Yeah, man.
But who's going to? But the thing is who's going to do it? I mean, look what they, you know. Look at Kevin Smith, how he just bastardized and emasculated He-Man in that series. That's about the only thing. I mean, I'm all for a live action one. I mean, I think that'd be great, but it's got to be the right.
Ezra couldn't choke a chicken. He only chokes pregnant people.
Ooh.
We're just lucky he came along when he did.
The hero we don't want, nor do we need, right? Not that I'm protecting the White Hood guys or anything, but still, it's like, come on.
You know, it's funny you say that. You know, I was thinking like, all right, I was going through my DVD collection because I have a shitload of them, and I came across one. Got it right here in my hand, and I was thinking, what would you guys feel about this movie if I was to like to, when I turn it around, I show it to y'all. Now, it's crazy because this movie is kind of like it's kind of like weird how it's like when you look at today's environment.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember this?
Yeah, John Travolta, yeah, Harry Belafonte, yeah, White Man's Burden.
You remember what the deal was with this movie?
Yeah, it's role reversals where the whites are the minorities and the blacks aren't. I think it's based off of a book.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
several variations of that.
Right. But this is the one that I, you know, like I said, it's like it came out in 1999, and I was like, well, damn. So it's like 23 years later, and it's like, you think they'd be able to come out with something like this now?
They haven't they already been trying that type of stuff though? They tried it with like trying like What was the one with the political left or right? They were being hunted down, and there was the
Oh,
other one.
that movie that they tried to stop from making that what was that? Yeah, them people were getting hunted down. That was like about like a year, about I think it was like a year or two ago. Yeah,
Oh, okay, that one. Okay.
yeah. I remember that.
It might not be the same type of pretense, but it's I guess falls under the same trope of message delivery. I haven't seen the movie. I think it's based off what an 18. The White Man's Burden, right? It's actually from 1899 by Rudyard Kipling. It's actually I think a poem, if I'm getting this right.
Something like that, yeah. It's been around for a little bit.
It wouldn't last today, but I think the problem is, what was it good? I haven't seen it. I don't remember seeing it.
I never saw it.
Yeah, actually, it's been fuck, man. It was weird, man. The movie was kind of weird because it's like it's like I don't know, man. It's like trying to look at John Travolta and trying to act like he's from the streets, like he's like living in the hood or whatever. It's like he's.
Was he trying to be like Vinnie Barbarino again?
It was like he was like trying to like it was like basically him. He was trying to live like a black dude.
Okay.
It was like but it's like but from the standpoint of the struggles that a black man has to go through or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't know how the fuck do how does John Travolta act like that? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just weird to see him trying to play that role. I don't know, man. It just didn't look like, I don't know. It just looked weird, man. It's like you have to see that movie, man. It's something that it don't cross nobody's mind. Who the fuck would have thought about this movie nowadays? But like I said, I'm digging through all my shit and I seen it and I was like, wow.
Are you saying it's kind of hard to see things flipped around like that, or even delivered or presented due to the fact we've lived in a society or a world where the minorities are anything but white, and trying to reverse that, or even trying to deliver an imagery in a cinematography or an environment of film, it feels out of place because your brain can't really wrap around it. It's a movie, but the way you live in reality, as much as it's trying to deliver you an alternate reality, that they aren't meshing in your brain, so to say.
Right, exactly. And then and the fact that it's like the world's trying to like basically like turn this shit out like this right now anyway, to some degree.
Oh yeah. I mean, do you remember the series? Was it Time Cop or whatever? Time Tracks. It was that hard-bitten series. He did that for that Primetime Entertainment Network, I believe, was on. And the cop is white. He's actually in like about 200 years in the future. And again, it's everything swapped. The white person is the minority, and they're the ones being called Blanco and all that. Then he goes back in time to catch all these people who traveled through time to escape justice. He's got 200 people he's got to chase down. But that first part when you saw the world he's in, is like, okay, the white guy is the minority. Everybody else isn't. And he's being treated like crap in some ways, being called, their version of racial epithets and all that.
I think I've seen it. Sounds interesting.
It wasn't a bad show. It was your typical. It was kind of tropish. What was interesting, they even though it was taking place in the United States, it was filmed down in Australia because it was cheaper to do the filming down in Australia.
Yo, appreciate you, Mark, for dropping on by. Old man says John Joseph Travolta is always in left field. Yeah, he is.
That's my word, Cynthia Deldo, not your word. Blanco is my word. You can't use that word.
Uh-oh.
I can only call myself Blanco. Well, the thing is, I know one of the reasons why I didn't watch that film is I'm not a Harry Belafonte fan. He said so many disgusting things. I just never really was interested, even though he has got that great song. Dale, great singer, hangs around with Louis Farrakhan. Enough said.
This awkward silence was brought to you by
Me. I'm good at having awkward silence here.
No, you good. I'm just checking something out.
He's
Hold on 1 second.
He's
Yeah,
a
you
busy
guys,
man, folks.
No, it's
Do you hear what happened to Canadian Spider-Man?
you know what? I heard
he fell asleep outside near a fire, drunk off his ass. Yeah, I remember I saw that
Right.
screen.
Yeah.
what?
He's okay. I'm laughing. Yeah.
He's fine.
He got drunk. Yeah, he's fine. That's why I'm laughing now. But he pulled a Minnesotan up there in Canada. He was live streaming or doing something, drunk off his keister and passed out, and people got concerned and called the Mounties.
That's funny because Trudeau went into hiding and no one's called to wonder where he was yet. That's hilarious. So he's in a bunker somewhere.
Probably
24 is contemplating the struggle of what? With people?
white people, yes.
Who's
White
what?
people? Oh, I get. Oh, okay. White people.
White people. Hey,
This stream is brought to you by Almost White People.
Holy shit!
Sponsored by John
come on,
Leguizamo.
man.
I stayed out of the sunlight to get better parts.
Holy shit!
Well, he actually admitted that, didn't he? Wasn't it this week? Leguizamo admitted that he used to stay out of the sun so he wouldn't get tanned to get parts or lighter skinned people.
Yeah, he did do that, man.
Yeah.
I just stay out of the sun. I don't like getting burnt. I don't burn. Actually, my daughter turns into a lobster like that when she's out in the sun. Yeah, you're right, Badass. He got himself a great collection of them. He just couldn't wait. He had to dig into those comics right now. And
no, I just think that the news has been kind of all over the place.
It has.
Whether it's the quartering and Yellow Flash about the upcoming Frost interview, or it's Canada's truckers and now farmers all going down to the capital, and you can see the difference. And I'll state this again, Trudeau has no freaking problem bending the knee for BLM live on TV, but he can't open the door to talk to his fellow Canadians. So, Canada, I stand with the truckers. That's good. It's happening all over the world now. More people are standing up because they're done with the mandates.
Mm-hmm.
We have Batgirl, who hopefully will be a success with her motorcycle costume. I can't wait to see her bike. This pillow I'm using my head to rest on while talking is very comfortable. I approve this pillow. What else happened in pop culture so far? Oh, yeah, we got the Halo trailer dropped. If anyone hasn't seen the new Paramount Plus Halo series trailer.
Ooh, I did not see that.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's out there. I put it in my Discord. It has potential, but it also relies a lot on CGI. So whoever's doing the CGI over there, bravo.
Huh.
Is it a live action thing?
Yeah, it's live action.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, it's live action.
Hey, actually, man, shit. If we can run it.
Paramount Plus is very finicky. You could try, but it's.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. If they're on that bullshit, then no, I'm good.
They're also bringing us the next installment in Pecan, also known as Picard, or the Apologetic Trek.
I'm
sorry. I'm so sorry.
And there's rumors of a season 3 already, so they actually considering that if that's the rumors true, then he is going to get reincarnated as a different actor. I can't wait for that.
Well, yeah, they talked about that, right? Where they say, "Oh yeah, we got season 2 and 3 going."
No, two is his final one. He can't last for 3. How hard? Look how long it took him to get insured for the second season. That man's so old. If he breathes wrong, he'll turn to dust.
Well, I'm just talking about Picard season 3 way back even. So yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. It's going to be somebody else. Probably Wesley.
I will hurt you, Baron. I swear to God, if you say that name.
Why'd you say that name?
Wesley is a shill for all the wrong reasons, and he's not relevant.
Mm-hmm. I said because I'm a bastard. That's why.
Hey.
Hey, Vigilante, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing. Feeling similar to Steve as far as just being tired of shit.
My whole body just went, and it's like heavy as hell. I don't know why.
Well,
that's right. I've done over 14 hours of streaming in the last 48 hours. I wonder if maybe that's
a lot.
That is
a lot. With me, it's just work, and then this is the time I sleep because I don't sleep during the week.
This is my work.
Yeah.
But like honestly, March will be interesting. February is gonna fly by, and
always does.
I can't wait for the Valentine's Day post when we start seeing people complain about how misogynistic or non-binary a Valentine card is.
Shit.
I can't wait for those at all.
Yo,
where'd Baron go?
We replaced him.
Nah, I was trying to.
Some other white guy.
Here you go.
Oh, God, can we have the other white guy back? He talks less.
There we go.
There you go, man. That was an accident, man. I was trying to get. He had an extra screen up, and I was trying to.
There's too much white people.
Come on, man. I was trying to move the screen so I can get Gary on. So there you go. But we good.
This stream is brought to you by half and half white people.
Just your regular old caucasoidal maniac.
Oh my God!
Oh shit, man! What's going on, brother?
24. Was they originally doing Trump to me saying you're fired?
Nah, I wouldn't do that to you, man.
I know.
You just got white outed.
Good
Hi,
shit.
Gary.
Hey, what's going on, Gary?
It's going on pretty good. Going on.
Oh, you should 24. You should have told Gary in the chat. We don't give in to your demands. That would have been funnier.
Oh nah, man. No, we
I loved when Steven came on and all the energy of the show just went.
Gary?
Oh man,
Gary, okay. I drank over 740 cans of Budweiser or beer.
I drew a 72-page graphic novel for IDW in 3 weeks.
I don't care how much shit you
Nobody knows what that's like.
I love my pillow.
Hey, I do love my pillow. You want to fight now? He'll kick you off. Say, oh shit, I met the other white people. I'm gonna use white people. I love it. It's so good. I love it. Thank you, Dildo. Thank you so much.
Fat Steven Seagal, the other white meat.
Okay, you know what, Harry? I've already canceled a bunch of shows tonight, and I didn't want to because I got to deal with other stuff in a little bit. But I can't always be on. I even drank a Red Bull, and I want to go. I'm here for 24 and Baron and of course Vig because that voice is sexy as hell.
I wish I had his voice. Can you imagine having Vigilante's voice?
Fuck you, Zax. That's all I can say, buddy.
Yeah, my voice sucks. I hate my voice with a fucking passion. I genuinely do.
Nah, come on, man.
It sounds okay now because I just woke up, so I got the little just woke up still on it. But as it goes,
he isn't our king. What are you doing up here? Okay.
He's our guest. He's our guest.
Jester,
be our guest. Be our guest.
We are looking for some tests.
We had post gas. Was it post Gastonians? Is that what the thing is? The people that
on an episode, he's not a key.
There's like this thing.
Is the book done?
It says Gaston was right. So
damn.
And silence.
It's silence as always.
Like we all try to talk at once, and then just like, all right, everyone be quiet.
I honestly believe that the January going into February is the starting of the mourning or the funeral for all the movies coming out by summer and by December. I have a weird feeling that it's like January's been kind of like there's been stuff going on, but it's been like this weird kind of emotional, like when you're sitting waiting for the roller coaster to pull in before you go up the hill. Mm-hmm. January and February are starting to feel like that, but as soon as more series and films and comics drop, that we're gonna go up that hill like a Japanese bullet train, and then half the bodies are just gonna fall out by the time we hit the bottom. That's what I think is gonna happen with media this year. It feels like it. You know what I mean? It's like a tsunami creeping up on you.
Well, that's how it always seems to be. This kind of turns into that dead zone.
Oh, I can't wait for Han Solo in his wheelchair saving the Boba Fetts. Can't wait for that one.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
yeah,
He was confirmed in IDMB.
yeah. It's
well, that doesn't mean anything because viewers, readers can actually update those pages by creating an account, and it's been proven in the past to be incorrect. We don't know. But I watched Doomcock too, so I saw what he was talking
Doomcock, I made my video before Doomcock put his video out.
I don't watch your show though.
I know, and I don't listen to it on Facebook. It's all good. This is great. What was that pillow? Yeah, go fuck yourself, Gary. Okay, good. Backdoor Gary. Yeah.
Well, didn't Hamill confirm it? I thought Hamill confirmed it.
No, Hamill confirmed that he doesn't know what he's talking about on Twitter.
Well, that's true.
Shoot, sorry, my mic wasn't muted.
oh shit.
Well, look, he could be on there. There's a really good chance, and I did see your episode, by the way, Stephen.
Oh, well, thank you for kissing my ass. I love it. I love you, Gary. I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
You finally have
You have no
somebody who's
idea.
doing that.
You couldn't take the nice comment. Yeah,
Thank you, Gary, so much
bear.
for those lovely words. I will put them on my tombstone next to my.
But in real, because you brought up funeral, we lost a huge name in pop culture for those of us that grew up in the 70s. Howard Hessman. And it's really funny because I just talked to Keith about this in private in one of our long 4-hour phone calls, where I said, what bothered me about 2021 was how many young people got taken, and including friends of ours. And we've lost 2 friends this year. Yeah, okay, fuck you, Steve. But Howard Hessman, is at that right age where you're expecting to eventually hear that he's gone, and it's sad, but at the same time you go, well, the guy was old, I mean, he was a star in the early 70s, appearing in before WKRP. And then, of course, I don't just know him from that. I know him from Dr. Detroit, one of my favorite Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Detroit, yeah.
He was also in Spinal Tap, for God's sakes.
No, that's right. I forgot.
He was, I can't remember. He was one of the scientists, I think, in Disney's Flight of the Navigator. And he was in Police Academy 2, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, he was Commandant Lasard's brother. Come on.
That was it. Yeah.
Yep.
Get together, bro.
Yeah, I got the first 4. I need the last 4.
Don't forget the animated series.
And I love how my teacher, Drew Struzan, did all the Police Academy movie posters.
He was in Clue. Yeah, but there is a Police Academy animated series that came out on Fox Kids during
I remember that
early mid-90s. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember when Bobcat was on there, man. Yeah, Bobcat Goldthwait. Yeah.
I think that all of us YouTubers should have a private group where we take bets on who's next from Hollywood.
What a Deadpool?
Gamble on the
Deadpool.
That's like way too morbid.
Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds will go next. That's what will happen.
Oh no!
No.
Yeah,
Would you say Vigilante?
that's too morbid for me. You got to do that on your own. Keep me out of that.
We should have a better. There should be a better Deadpool. Which channels will fight at each other next and just have like a tally?
Now that's an interesting one.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Wow.
That seems to be
Flow 2022. Brought to you by YouTube and Susan Wojcicki. I don't like the dislike button, but I like it anyways.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's I'm just.
They doubled down on it, and she herself said permanently that the dislike buttons never come back.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
bummer.
People are such pussies, man. I swear to God.
If we want to talk about pussies, how about we talk about that girl named Ben that was trying to call out cis male for being, it's not right to be fragile because there was a soap that looked like nuts and bolts. Get your shit together.
I saw that.
I'm like, you're calling men fragile? Guess what? Men can be strong and fragile. They can still cry. That trope, it doesn't always exist. But you're saying that you just. So I hate when people use the cis terminology because right away cis is not used in a manner to describe a straight
it's
man.
a pejorative.
It's a slur. It's a slur.
Yeah.
As soon as you see those 3 letters together, you automatically know they're showing a distaste for man. And I'm like, you're trying to make a point while showing your bias. You're just an idiot. And to be honest, we don't need Or what is that word? It's not her affiliation. What was the word he? I don't want to be misrepresenting. Affirmation. I'm sorry. I see more affirmation from people demanding to be called their pronouns than from people actually having a conversation and actually discussing who they are. But Twitter's messed up today.
Oh yeah.
This is actually the first time.
What is a cis wit man?
Huh?
I'm reading Dildo's thing at the bottom.
Cis Whitman? Is that like Slim Whitman?
I love you, Dildo.
Oh, he's slurring you.
Yeah.
No.
Cavatino is here.
You don't want Lex Luthor to go.
Cappuccino.
No. Well, Bob Barker is 97, and
I've always gotten upset that he retired so early from movies.
Oh, Gene
Hackman.
I still love him in Young Frankenstein. He wanted that part
as the blind man. Yep.
He wanted that part so bad, just to have that cameo, because he was always playing heavies. He says, "I want to do something funny, and do not credit me." So it was an actual true cameo.
2022. Who's going to die next?
Jesus. Well, you know what? In other Illuminati talk, if you have money, bet on the 49ers. The Gematria. So, okay.
Oh my God, there's an actual list on a website.
The hell
top
you say?
50. I'm not joking. The top of the list is Dick Van Dyke, then Harry Kissinger, Angela. Oh my God, what are you guys doing?
I would never really do that, for God's sake, but that's funny.
There's Deadpools out there. Yeah,
it goes top 50. Oh my God,
we had a station here.
I'm a dark motherfucker when it comes to my sense of humor.
This is the death list. It's really called the deathlist.net. You think I'm kidding?
Oh,
no, I'm not. One of our stations here in town, they used to have every year. They said, "Put in your Deadpool," and then you get points. And they had the points on it depending on the age of the person. They say the older it is, the less points you have. The younger it is, you get more points, because obviously it's a shoe-in for these old people. So
here's where we have so far. Number one is Dick Van Dyke, then Harry Kissinger, Angela Lansbury, Bob Barker, Alan Greenspan, then Nigel Starmer Smith, Loretta Lynn, June Brown. Then they got Jimmy Carter at 9th place. Tony Bennett is at 10th place. Under Tony Bennett, they got Dick Cheney. Under Dick Cheney, Queen Elizabeth II. Harry Belafonte is 13, followed by Mel Brooks, Mikhail Gorbachev, Sir Bobby Charlton, then David Attenborough. Oh my God. Oh wow, this is just weird.
Wow.
Yeah, Harry Belafonte wanted to be
funny.
Mr. Tibbs, the actor.
Sidney Poitier.
Sidney Poitier, who we just lost.
Yeah, that was 33.
Next one. It's not going to happen, Harry. Sorry, man.
Yeah, Poitier was 33 on the list. And Robert Durst.
I wish that Cynthia Dildo was actually telling a joke there, but I think he's actually telling the truth on that one.
What's over the Michael Caine? Sadly, Michael Caine is not on the list. Betty White wasn't on this list either.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Betty White was somebody who I had joked to my wife a while back that woman's going to live. I'll die before her. And boom, she's gone. I was like, God damn, woman.
You think I'm joking? There's a link in the private chat.
Well, I don't think you're joking at all, man.
Oh, I don't doubt it. No.
Yeah, they're still, they're still going to do a birthday special for her.
Yeah. I mean,
They're still going to do her birthday special for her. Yeah, man. So
I did a meme about her about 5 or 6 years back. It says Betty White, literally older than sliced bread.
Yep.
She was 1 year older than when the first commercial sliced bread was released.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
I remember that as a trivia question. What was older, sliced bread or Betty White?
That's her.
But I remember back when it was George Burns. George Burns was going to live forever.
Yep.
But he made it to 100. Then it was
Bob
Bob
actually
Hope.
made his birthday. Yep.
Bob Hope. Did he make 101? I can't remember. I know he made 100.
I think he did go to 101.
Yeah, I think he made 101.
Yeah, I think he did go to 101. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He made it to 100.
Oh, okay.
But he was over 100. He was born in May of 03 and died in July of 03.
Oh,
Leslie
okay.
Townhold. Mm-hmm. And then I think same thing with Reagan. They were going with, he was going to live forever. Of course, he had Alzheimer's, but he didn't quite make 100, I don't think.
No, I just forgot.
Yeah, and for Burns, it was 100. He died was born in 96 and died in 96.
Oh, come on, Pat. Angela Lansbury wasn't just in Bed Knobs and Broomstick. She was also in Murder, She Wrote. Come on, let's do the classics. Come on, Murder, She Wrote. But yeah, Bed Knobs and Broomstick was good.
Reagan only lived into his 90s. He was born in 1911 and died in 04.
Yeah, she was on Doorknobs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She was on Doorknobs?
I'm just like,
that didn't come out right.
You know what I watch when I'm not on stream? Angela Lansbury on Doorknobs.
I actually, she was hot back in the day, man.
Yeah, she was.
But actually, Betty White was she looked better than her back in the Gap too, though.
So was the actress who played the Wicked Witch. I mean, when she was 18, everybody looks hot at 18.
Let's just say this: Betty White has 99 problems, but death ain't one. I still love that.
Oh,
come on! You can't keep going. Oh, you've seen me use that meme. So
I'm just saying. I
made it the day
thought about
she
that
passed.
shit. Like, damn, it just hit me, man.
I made it the day she passed.
I'm just saying, honestly, man. I hear you, man. That was just my.
Yeah, I know.
You guys caught a real reaction.
It's not too soon. She would have laughed at that.
Yeah, I know she would have. The sad thing is, everyone sits back and says, "Oh yeah, when Mary Tyler Moore Show came around, that was her big break." It's like, no, she was already somebody big before that.
No, actually, Elizabeth Montgomery was pretty was pretty hot, man.
And I just watched a special on her, medical special that talked about how her dying shouldn't have happened. That everything that was wrong with her was treatable, and it was just mishandled.
Oh, wow.
Hey Gary, what do you think of Pat S's latest comment?
I think was never hot. She looks like a Marine. I think she was a Marine. Not just looks like one. She served in the military.
Thank you for being a friend. Give me 20.
You made it.
Wow. B. Arthur.
Yeah, all my drill instructors in the Army were not as masculine as B. Arthur.
That's fucked up.
As they sit back and say, how people always thought about baseball games so you wouldn't get to the end soon. I thought it'd be Arthur, and it's like,
yeah, I don't think B. Arthur. Hold on, I'm going to get a picture of B. Arthur. B.
Arthur bikini.
Oh God, no!
Nah, do it.
I'm going to look up a picture of her.
Yeah, you'd be surprised, y'all. Y'all be like, oh shit, B. Arthur.
No, you might be right. As long as it's that smurf, as long as that sexy smurf.
I've never seen it, but shit, you never know, man. I mean, let's.
I was right. She was a Marine. I fucking nailed it.
Oh,
because I
said she was a Marine.
Category, a list of celebrities who are veterans, and I was like, I remember her being in a Marine uniform, and let me go grab this real quick for you. Open image in new tab, copy link, cut, and share with you guys.
Be all you
and you can share this if you want to. Wow, that's a long URL. Look at that.
Yeah, somebody.
That's some crazy shit right there. Look at that link I just gave you.
Oh, there we go. Holy cow! What the hell is that?
What?
What? That's what? Why? Gary, what is this shit? It's not a link. You can't even click on it.
Oh shit!
All right, look, fuck it. Let me
sorry.
share my screen.
Oh, what the fuck?
I was like, that's just.
There you go.
That thing is long as shit.
Yeah, I know. I said that.
Well, that's like something I was saying last week.
Oh shit! It's too funny.
Forgot a couple letters in the alphabet.
Oh, here we go. What's this?
I think there's a few other alphabets that don't even exist that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the Marines, they called her Wasp Arthur. Yeah. Oh wow! You know, wow. That's B. Arthur. Wow.
The one on the left, yes.
I
on
told
the
you.
right.
I had trouble with the photo because the nose doesn't look like hers.
No.
But I do know that through my research, she was a Marine.
Mm-hmm.
But all white people look alike, so I'm sure they just.
Yeah. Well,
Actually, you could tell she's still got
you
the
and me.
same chin.
yeah. I mean, Gary, you and I, we look alike. We got the baseball cap. We're white. We got the facial hair. How can people know who's who?
Yeah.
Here's one picture of her right there, when she was in
Oh,
her
wow.
20s.
Wow, she's wow.
Yeah. You,
Okay.
yeah. Look at you. Yeah, you don't turn.
Oh,
you
what
didn't
is
twist
this,
your
a
tune.
rest
Yeah.
record? Arrest
Look at you,
record
Baron.
pictures ever.
Yeah, it kind of goes down to the fact you must have been a beautiful baby. What the hell
Shit.
happened to you?
I mean, but shit, you talking about her in her 20s and 30s and 40s? You'd have been in there like swimwear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at you. Yeah, oh yeah, exactly.
What did she do? Did she hit like 30 or 40 and that was it?
Nah.
No, then she started looking like that.
Yeah.
I mean, at what age? Like 50s and 60s?
There she is. There she is in her 50s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, that's how you lose a boner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, basically,
Yeah.
so you'd have had a good 20, 30 years with a Baron?
Yeah. Yeah,
so
don't smoke around me right now, Pat.
Holy shit. What do you think, Vigilante?
Sorry, I am still here.
No, you good. You good. I'm talking about young B.
He's just looking at porn right now while we're talking.
Yeah, B.
What happened?
Arthur porn.
Hold on, let me put the headphones back on. My bad.
Or Angela Lansbury on doorknobs.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this conversation has went to another place. So I just started kind of just chilling out, enjoying certain plants.
Yeah, Cavatinos. How many seamen served under B. Arthur?
Man, I heard about those military girls though, so probably a lot.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, I served with quite a few hotties.
Yeah, I heard they get around like the Great Mecca Valley. But as far as B. Arthur, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Because honestly, younger her did not look that cute to me. I know you guys were kind of. I'm like, listen, nothing wrong with being average. Nothing wrong with the savage average. I'm below average looking because I'm like 800,000 pounds.
Ah, come on, man.
But she just looked savage average. It wasn't like, oh shit, B. Arthur used to be bad back in the day. It's like, oh shit, B. Arthur used to. It's part of it is the dichotomy of thinking of this old grandmother lady. You say, okay, I would have dated B. Arthur back in the day, but it wasn't like, oh shit, like I'm trying to think of who somebody's like, oh shit.
Can you share my screen, please? 24.
You mean like
It's at the bottom, and you can all enjoy the new Cortana.
The new
what?
Oh, that's right. The new Cortana in the film, huh?
Oh yeah, I like that trailer, by the way, Steven.
Yeah, me too. I didn't like the fact that Cortana looks like a soccer mom.
Yeah,
She really is not cute like she was in the game.
No, she looks like she's gonna she goes through your texts when you're powered down and recharging.
She's almost to the "Can I see your manager?"
Man, soccer mom. She almost looks like sad older lady that can't get a husband. Almost, you know what I mean? That like I've been a side chick for 20 years now. You know what do I do?
No, she's in the
Vigilante.
She is the actual voice actress. Yes,
voice actress, yeah.
Yes. But I don't think they did the end. I don't think the facial animations are. There's something off about it, and I'm not trying to sound rude. About
She looks like somebody though.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to figure that out. She looks.
Yeah,
like,
I'm trying to figure out who she looks like.
Mom.
Yeah.
It feels like one of those 90s actresses. I'm trying
You
to
know what?
figure
I was gonna say
Yeah.
she looks like somebody from the 90s or from the early 2000s, and I'm trying to put my finger. She looks specifically like somebody. It's just that her hairstyle
it's different.
it's
But
different, and it's fucking throwing me off. Like it's fuck, man.
Courtney. Courtney Cox?
No,
not
no.
Courtney.
She looks like more like a. And I'm not saying she's this specific person, but I'm thinking.
No,
of
go
like
ahead.
Diane Lane, like just like this class of actress, like a Meg Ryan. But it's not these people, but these same type of actresses that may do those same type of roles in that era. And I can't think of the name of specific actress that she looks like.
Well, kind of that generic looking,
almost a little young Barbara Streisandish.
Right.
But and I still don't think that's the actress I'm thinking of.
Well, I do know that one of the actors that did the voice of Cortana is Natasha McElhorn. And she's, on the other hand, is very attractive. Here, I'll share the picture.
Oh shit!
She should have done it.
Dildo.
Here you go.
Dildo is saying that's one of your convict husbands having concubines.
Listen,
wait. You know what she has? She looks like she has that Courtney Cox from fucking Friends look.
Yeah,
I said that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, you did.
He did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Listen,
anyway,
her haircut is similar, but her face is not. Her face doesn't look like it.
She kind of reminds me of the actor from Laura Dern from Jurassic Park.
She kind of does. She kind of does look like Laura Dern.
But 24, share my screen. I have a picture of one of the actors who did the voice.
That's take stream elements down so we can see it better. We can.
What?
You got the stream elements down there. Yeah.
Oh,
the comment.
Anyway, Natasha.
There we go.
Check the picture of Natasha here.
You know, I wonder if that's kind of like
24.
Real quick. Unrelated to anything. I've been meaning to ask this. Gary, what camera do you have?
Mine is just I think it's an LG. It's this is the one that actually Mexican Iron Man sent me because it's better than the camera I had.
Because it looks.
But that's Natasha McElhorn, and she's the one who did the voice for one of the games. I can't remember which one.
Pretty cute.
Oh, she's
Helen
gorgeous.
Huntish.
Yeah. No. Actually, wait a minute. Isn't she? Isn't she the chick from?
She was.
Did she play like a doctor or a professor or something?
She was in.
Was she from The Flash?
She was in the movie The Devil's Own with Brad Pitt, Harrison Ford. She was in Jim Carrey's movie where he's in an imaginary world. She's the woman trying to let him know he's in a fake world. She plays the person that's in love with him.
Truman Show?
Truman Show.
No, hold on.
Truman Show was a documentary.
No, she's Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, right?
No, that's Jane Seymour.
Yeah.
She looks like her.
But she does have some Seymour looks. Yeah, she got. Well, is that Cortana? Is that Cortana we were seeing earlier? Is that kind of like a computer-generated image?
I'm thinking it is. I don't think that's a real person.
So what I'm wondering is, did they just take elements of different people and put it together?
Maybe. I'm hoping we get something better once we get the show. But I got to tell you, the show looks good. They're going to focus on the Horde. The relationship, I'm hoping, between the main characters, Master Chief, and I forget the alien's name. Courtney Cox. Oh, my God. Dildo, you're just fucking evil.
Holy shit.
And Dildo says he knows her from Californication. I never saw that show.
Yes, that's right. She was in Californication. Good show.
Was that an HBO show?
Yeah, it was HBO. Had David
Garfunkel and
Duchovny.
Oates.
Yeah, with David Duchovny making a show about his own personal complaint about himself is that he's a sex addict, and that's what the
the foibles of that. Yeah.
And
shit. This is funny.
Yeah, I'm just reading the chat right now.
Zax wasn't impressed with it, the trailer, that is. He was not sold. Not at all.
I'll tell you what sells me is when the main character is treated with some reverence. And it felt like they were treating Master Chief with reverence and not going to make this thing that makes him like a defective human or male going after masculinity.
Now, are they going to do it proper and never show his face?
I'm
Like
hoping
Dread?
so. The trailer doesn't even act like they're going to show his face. They show his back once to show the surgery.
Yeah, which, and that's just it. They got to be respectful of certain things like that. That would, of course,
We should never
Stallone
see
ruined
his
for
face.
Judge Dredd. Right.
I think that's
Just like-
majority of the problem I have with Boba Fett is
I
that
agree.
he spends way too much time.
Oh,
outside.
yeah,
And
man.
he kind of said that himself. Tamura said it himself. Talks too much, and you shouldn't be looking at his face so damn much. You should have his helmet on.
Right.
He says, I need to be imposing.
And wearing that helmet and all that, what's more imposing than that? I mean, that was the mystique of Boba Fett, from 1980 on. It's like,
Right.
who the hell is this guy? He doesn't say much, but you can tell he's a badass. And even when they went into the EU comics and such.
It's sad that The Mandalorian is the best episode of Boba Fett. But I did watch a theory thing today, and it really sounded interesting. I'll share it with you guys. Is that there are certain things that were planted in there that they believe it answers questions like the horns on top of the main Mandalorian female. The horns were because she served under Darth Maul. And it talks about the sword. And the hint is that the Mandalorian doesn't deserve the sword. That's why it's too heavy for him. He has trouble wielding it. And that Jango Fett was the true Mandalorian that was supposed to wield it. And in the end, that's what Boba Fett is a clone of Jango. So the hint is that that's possibly where they're going to go with Boba Fett, is that he will wield it and that his plans for leading a criminal empire ends up going in another direction of turning Tatooine into the home of the Mandalorian.
So no more Fett father and going into actually let's kick ass.
That's this one theory. I thought, that's interesting. I watched it.
Sorry.
What's that?
It has a good sound theory because I brought that up as well. It's the fact that he didn't want money, so any money, Daniel's going to ask for a favor. And due to the fact that Boba, if successful against the Pikes and gets, let's say, Mos Espa back to the control of not just him, but the other lords who are trying to maintain their gangster paradise, Din can literally ask for a safe haven protected by Jabba's palace in that area and have a place where all Mandalorians can thrive and live their way.
Yep.
And the desert is
potential. It really
you can hide them as also as Tusken Raiders too, and the Tuskens can teach them a new way to fight as well. Hide them within Tusken camps across the desert planet.
Very clever.
And hopefully we get to see the one actor in this whole series that has yet to do anything, and that is Boba's pistol. Let's come on, bro, use your blaster. What the hell?
Yeah, because that's what we wanted to see. We wanted to see him being Boba, and so far we've not seen him. My pin. Where's it at? Here it is. My Boba Fett pin is more Boba Fett than that series.
I mean, I haven't seen the show yet, but I've just seen what they've been talking about, all that, and it's like, this isn't Boba Fett. Boba Fett is this kick-ass. I'm going to go out, take names, and bring people back. That need to be brought back.
It wasn't Boba Fett when he did the cameo. Boba Fett wasn't even that. He was just kind of this silent, cool Mystique guy. But real quick. We have this bigoted dildo saying being the best episode of Boba Fett is like having the biggest dick on a lesbian cruise ship. I'll have you know, you bigot. Some women have penises, large ones. Stop being a bigot. Stop misgendering these poor male lesbians. I mean, whatever. And yeah.
I did not say that, Sentient. I did not say that. That wasn't me that said that.
But Dildo, newsflash. It wasn't an episode in Boba. It wasn't an episode about Boba Fett. It was all Mandalorian. The only thing Boba Fett in that series was the opening credits and Fennec saying the name once. So there was no Boba Fett in that show. So technically, it's a Mandalorian season 3 trailer for an hour.
Or as I refer to it, is the Mandalorian holiday special.
With less masturbating from Wookiees.
But I think the reason it was in there was to set certain things up. I think it was there to set those things up with the Darksaber.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because they put more faith in storytelling and character care within this episode, and we've had 4 episodes of an apologetic Boba who doesn't know how to keep his helmet on.
Oh my god!
And I understand he's going through rebirth. Is not the same Boba. Everything changed him. I get it, but you're telling us to wait 2 episodes to get mediocre storytelling? Get your shit together. Mm-hmm. And the cinematography, yes, Gary, we've been through this before. Lawrence of Arabia and other such films, they are doing cinematography that's supposed to be
Don't direct your shit at me.
I'm not directing your shit at you. You said it. I can even
directed me. I'll punch you right in your animated face.
Yeah, because backdoor.
Polly started that shit 24, calling me Backdoor Gary, and then 6 and fucking Zax took off with it. And
Zax. Oh, yeah. Shit.
They can't bring Lando in. They can't bring Lando in.
Jokingly put because I said something about Backdoor and then something else, and then Polly goes Backdoor Gary, and then all of a sudden it's now a thing, and it's like, oh fuck you guys. And my wife's no better. She fucking loves it. She thinks it's hilarious. Like, oh my god! Fuck you.
Oh.
She's like, this shit's funny.
I do have a confession, though. I wanted to.
Oh, you got a confession now?
Are you a backdoor Baron?
Well, just with Cynthia and Dildo saying I am a lesbian stuck in a man's body. I just want to let people know.
Well, thank God you didn't say I was like front orifice Ortega. I meant Orman, my bad. I'm tired. Leave me alone. I'm trying my best here.
Hey, I'm not saying anything. I picked on you earlier. I'm being nice now.
The one time Bubba got sucked off was in the Sarlacc pit. That's funny.
Yeah. Well, you never know where those tentacles went, that's for sure.
I wasn't really paying attention to those special features, but thank you. Open the back door, Hal.
This show went into the toilet fast. That's all I got to say back and say, and I like it.
You like shit that's in the toilet?
If you get Steven and I on, we're going to banter back and forth.
Yes, that's exactly it.
And
I'm running at like 40% energy, so it's kind of weird for Garrett. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Right now. I'm literally lying on a pillow on my desk, being like, I got something snide in the back of my pillow.
Oh, Punk Waddle wrote, "Open the back door, Hal."
Yeah. Maybe if we're lucky, the Wheel of Time witches will show up and slap Boba into his rightful place. Who knows?
Well, I'm kind of happy I'm not watching the Boba Fett series now.
We've been watching it religiously, and you know, at first I was like, eh? And then I thought, okay, maybe they're building up to something. It'll be a slow burn, and we'll get to like something important by the end of it. And it's like, oh my god, it's just you have to struggle to watch it. Is the problem? I'm struggling to watch it.
Would it be safe to say that this is just something they're throwing out so people are satisfied to see a Mandalorian run around until the next season of Mandalorian?
No, it's another funeral for another old character.
What I'm freaked out by is like a lot of people, including like
Backdoor.
Dukov, are all saying that Kathleen has been
sidelined
to where she has no power anymore, no authority. I said, if that's true, then why is Boba Fett so fucking bad? You keep saying this, and all I see is crap coming out. Maybe she's been hobbled, but the writers group is the problem at Lucasfilm. Right. And the writers group is made up of a bunch of fucking people that nerds would beat up in high school when I was a kid.
Well, one of the top people on there that's part of the team is Pablo Hidalgo.
Fuck that guy.
Exactly. I mean, that guy right there. I mean, people get upset about Kevin Smith about how he became such a whatever. Pablo Hidalgo at one time was great at what he was supplying for the EU, and it's like then he turns around and it's like, okay, I'm going to screw you guys over and call everybody names over the stuff I did.
Yeah. Now,
Or I'd like to call him Pablum. Hell dog.
Now, what Dildo's saying is, who the fuck cares about Kathleen Kennedy? Like, her being gone is going to change anything. It will. But will it change it for the better? I don't know. Because the problem is Bob Iger. Bob Iger, he did a hands-off thing with Marvel, and we saw what happened with Marvel. Is it, excelled and it grew and made billions upon billions of dollars.
Yeah.
And so far, Star Wars has cost Disney money. They have not turned a profit from all the money that is spent in buying the company and producing these fucking films. Every single film under Kathleen Kennedy cost more than it should have because they fired people and rehired or hired new people to take over and doubled their budgets on 3 films.
Yeah.
And
not just 3 films, 5 films.
It's just
they did it with Rogue One. Rogue One was ripped apart and redone. And of course, Solo.
And I actually enjoyed Rogue One. I don't think it's that great a film, but I enjoyed it.
Right.
Not only that, there was a Boba Fett movie that had pre-production. They obviously got canceled when Solo failed, which was again the 5th film as far as the reshoots and redirectors and all the other stuff that happened under Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah. Jeez.
Right now we've got Bob Chapek, and Bob is, he's a business guy. I don't like him. I think he's an asshole. He has taken away Bob Iger's setup, in which Bob Iger says, "Here's all the rope. Do whatever the fuck you want. Make something famous or hang yourself." But in the end, the rope wasn't tied off. So they just kept going and making it worse and worse to where Star Wars has now lost money. And you've got Kathleen Kennedy, who's been supposedly hobbled, but she has a writers group that's in charge of every project. Now, she can't bring anything new to the table without it being approved by the board. That's how it is set up now. Yes, they've successfully finally stopped her from doing certain things, but her writers group is still authorized. And I think they're the ones that's intentionally buggering Boba Fett.
So the question I always had with the whole Kathleen Kennedy thing, and this is why I ultimately blame Iger a little bit more, is because of the investment they put into fucking Star Wars. How can they not have a vision for it? Especially when the other property they own, Marvel, the whole gimmick, the whole benefit was the interconnected vision they had. So surely if you've paid $4 billion for a property, no matter what, even if it was a woke, terrible vision, you would have a beginning, middle, end, and then
it's a proper structure. That's right.
A proper structure. Right. How did this get funded and greenlit and pushed with no proper structure to the point where even the directors had different disparate visions and you had to do that 3 different. Remember, who was the original director of the 3rd film? I can't think of his name. It wasn't.
It was because the original film was supposed to be called Duel. Yeah, Duel, it was supposed to be called Duel of the Fates. That's what it was.
No,
wait, which 3rd film?
The 3rd Disney trilogy film.
Oh, that was. The guy that got fired.
It was supposed to be called Duel of the Fates, which was a nod to the first track from the prequel Phantom Menace that was the most popular.
Yeah, I still love that track. So that's they didn't have the vision to make sure all 3 directors had scripts, had the beginning, middle, and end. They didn't do any of that. And it's like, how could that possibly happen?
And you're talking about Colin Trevorrow, by the way.
Yeah, Trevorrow. That's who I was talking about. Yeah,
Trevorrow or Trevino. I've heard both ways.
Oh, who cares?
I've only seen it as Trevorrow.
I thought it was Trevorrow. When you say that, sounds familiar.
Trevorrow, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't see how that happened. Yeah, you know what? Since you did all jokes aside, the patriarchy is at fault because Bob Iger was the head. He was the one who greenlit the funding. It was his fault. He let that
it is Bob Iger's fault
run wild,
and he admits to it in his biography. Caused all this.
Well, yeah, as he sat back and said, he backstabbed Lucas. They had the treatments. They could have gone by the treatments. There was a plan. No, let's just toss it off to the side. I think they were lulled into the fact that they had this golden egg. This chicken that's not laying just one golden egg, but laying 3 at a time. So therefore, all we have to do is put something out there, slap Star Wars on it. All the sycophants will go out there and go, "Oh, look how wonderful it is," and that wasn't the case. I mean, they gave
it worked for one movie.
I want to address what Gomer Kyle is saying. Look, the writers group is a almost secretive group, even though they're out in the open and everybody knows who the fuck they are. The writers group is involved with everything. Yes, he's getting sole credit for the writing on that, but the writers group definitely is heavily influenced on what's going on. People like to blame Rian Johnson completely for the writing of Star Wars Last Jedi. That was more of the writers group. They don't get any credit, but they deserve a majority of the blame, an equal amount of blame as Rian Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy. They are ruining everything. And they need to be all taken out and fired.
Yeah, please. Good God. No advocating for violence. I don't want to get served. I don't want any lawsuits. One thing I will. Oh, I'm sorry, Baron. Go ahead.
No. Go.
Okay.
Go.
So, to piggyback off of this point, and I can't remember the stream, but both Cameron Pasha and Script Doctor talk about it. Writers don't always get credited for their work, and the credited writer isn't always the actual writer. So that's a Hollywood thing. A lot of these writers, a lot of these writer groups are how things actually get written.
Well, Script Doctors in particular, like, because we're friends with Script Doctor PhD.
Yeah.
He's worked on a lot of stuff that his name's not on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Carrie Fisher got no credit for the work she did on Star Wars.
I was just going to say that.
A lot of work on the first trilogy.
So basically, it all goes like a ghostwriter kind of deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this:
Jon Favreau is getting sole credit for these stories, but there is just, you can almost smell the DNA of other people on these fucking scripts.
Also,
I know how John writes, and they don't ring true for Jon Favreau.
Well, I remember hearing when Disney first took over Star Wars, and they actually kind of had two different groups. One was going to be the movies, one was going to be for the television, and neither one talked to each other. Neither one did.
Well, that's the way it is with most corporate studios. I work for several comic studios. I won't say their names. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. It's always frustrated me when I'm working with them. I'll talk to somebody and they don't know what I'm talking about. And I said, I was just talking to so-and-so, and they said to go get with you. Nobody communicated within the company. I'm like, Jesus Christ, how do you guys stay afloat running business like that? So it's no surprise to me that comic industry is in so much trouble too. But they all suffer the same symptoms.
Yeah.
All the way from the small comic publishers all the way up to the big movie studios. It's the same problem.
And let's not forget the writers group infamously had dinosaurs and diversity over story.
Yeah, that's so fucking goofy when I saw that.
Did we get the dinosaurs?
Somebody CG that in?
Oh, shit.
We didn't even get the fucking dinosaurs, did we?
Where's the dinosaurs?
We got Geo,
cool.
but no fucking dinosaurs. They can't even fuck things up right.
Yeah, and and they've done something that I joked about the other night on another show that no one will ever see because it devolved very quickly. But I was talking about how in Star Trek there was a line said by a Klingon to the humans only club of the Federation. And it was a statement that, the Federation is speciest. And that's what the Lucasfilm Star Wars writers group has become. Because everything is now about humans and less about all the aliens. Because that's one of the ways that George created diversity. It was not just through human race, but through all these different kinds of species. Nia Num was one of my favorites. Who co-piloted the Falcon, and everything's got to be human, and it's got to be a person of color, and that's the writers group. That's their wielding power in the Star Wars groups.
Also, they can make him a janitor, by the way, and destroy the potential love interest. Ray, go ahead.
No, I like Gomer Kyle, by the way. I fucking love that guy. I'm not making it sound like you're an asshole. I'm just saying that they can say that all they want to. That's for the front audience to know. What's going on in the background is a lot different than what we know publicly. And I'm telling you how they run Star Wars. The Star Wars group is in charge of what's being put out.
No,
No matter what it is, until they're fucking fired, that's what they're doing. And it's one of Kathleen Kennedy's curses on Star Wars. One of the many curses that she created is the Star Wars writers group. And we've got to get rid of them.
So I do have a question to Gomer's point. Does John have any say-so or approval? Because it seems like
it's hard to tell, man. I think he does. He at least has some sort of producer control, because you saw what Tamura said, in that he tried to work his way around him when he was away in Atlanta. While he was away, he tried to go, can you just give these lines to I just forgot her name, Ming Na, instead of me. And the guy came back to him later because he talked to, nobody would go without talking to John. But it sounds to me like there's a rope around John's neck.
Well, do you think that happened
his
because
reaction of read it? That doesn't even ring true for John to say, read the lines exactly the way they're written. Something sounds off with that. Tell me.
Well, that's on Star Trek. That's on Star Trek, where you couldn't change a word of dialogue.
I don't believe that's normal for Jon Favreau, a guy who has a background in people improving on his movies.
Well, do you think they kind of started doing this a bit because of Mandalorian season 2, especially how it ended?
Well, there's no question Disney put pressure on them to have something. Disney Plus needed something. They needed more content. We need to get subscribers, because their subscribership went up and hit a really nice point, and then they fired Gina, and subscriptions dropped drastically.
Right.
And so they're one of the lowest. I think even Hulu has a higher subscription rate than Disney right now.
And I have to sit back and say, a lot of my interest in this got lost because they got rid of her.
Yeah, it was such a dumb thing. It was really stupid. It was a power play, purely a power play, and it blew up in their face. And then they tried to act like it was nothing. I mean, everybody, I guarantee all of us saw that fucking investors meeting.
Yeah.
And the joke that it was. They were trying to control the narrative. And it blew up in their face. So, they're just doing the typical thing. Don't respond. Don't talk about it. Don't answer any questions, and just keep going. Ignore, and it goes away. And it's never going to go away.
Man, the lasting impact is, do you remember not the investor meeting, but the end of 2020? I think it was it D17 or whatever the hell the thing is. And it had like 50 different Star Wars properties. Aren't those all now canceled because Gina was like central in like 4 of them?
Yep,
about half.
Yeah, it was the Republic one. Yeah,
I think the only one that's still around is like the Cass Anvar series and Obi-Wan. Those are the only 2 out of that. I don't know if Boba Fett was on that list.
I'm also wondering of the potential is the Book of Boba Fett his revenge at Kathleen Kennedy. I'm like, is he making it bad on purpose to fuck her? I mean, think about it.
Maybe, because think about his success got her renewed. If Mandalorian was a failure, I don't know if Kathleen Kennedy renewed. I'll stop cutting out white people. Go ahead.
No. I wasn't going to sit back. It's not the boy. It's not the first time things been sabotaged. Let's just put it that way, because people got pissed off.
And now nobody wants to talk. I was like, all right,
I'm done. You ruined it with all this racist shit.
Yeah.
You got listen, for the first hour, it was every moment, all white people look like. I'm like, good Lord. Why are white people so racist against themselves?
I didn't know, man.
I tossed in one joke and it's like, oh God, the world is ended.
Well, I was telling 24, I grew up in an all-black neighborhood. I lived on the wrong side of the tracks in Fredericksburg, Virginia. And so I have a whole different perspective on things. And I've always had fun making fun of people's races. Because that's what I grew up around, people making fun of each other's races.
Same here. I mean, I wasn't in the urban area, but where I was at, we had black, Asian, everything. And we all took shots at each other. And it didn't mean anything other than the fact that we're just busting each other's chops.
And what's funny is whenever I make fun of the white people, I do Eddie Murphy's white guy voice. Hey, you better stop that. Knock that stuff off, mister.
You're appropriating. You're appropriating with that.
Hey, Ralphie boy, what you getting at? Nothing. When I bend over, start fucking. There you go.
Oh shit! That Eddie Murphy, was that Raw or Delirious? I can't remember.
That was Delirious.
Delirious
was
was the first one. Yeah.
That was the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, Delirious
That
was
was
the first
Delirious,
one. Raw was the
right?
second one. Yeah, Delirious. Yeah.
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 No, you had to up it with Raw.
Baby, why is it so cold in here?
You can't
Oh,
even. Man,
shit.
didn't he apologize for that because of all the gay jokes?
Yeah, he did. He bent the knee on his own shit. So did Kevin Hart, man.
Yep.
Man.
Kevin Hart did the same shit. Yeah, man. It's like motherfuckers is apologizing for jokes they made 30, 40 years ago. It's like, come on, man. Like, get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah, it's like when he made fun of an Asian guy for having a small dick. The guy said, "Yeah, but he broke it." He said, "I didn't say it's broken." You know, said shit's small. You don't see Asian porn stars for a reason. Male porn stars.
I'm like,
They're
there's
having
a
a
lot of
drought of
Asian
that over
porn
there.
stars, but you said male. Oh, okay.
Yeah, my
We could
son
all-
said,
Well, depending on where you go, maybe you do see a lot of male assigned to birth, but I don't know what you guys are doing about it.
my son Ben's quite gay, and it's led to a lot of hilarious hijinks in my life. And but one of my favorite things he says, "Hey, Da, I've got proof that Asian men have small penises." And I'm like, "Oh God, what?" He says, "I've watched thousands of hours of gay porn, and there's no male gay stars that are Asian. Not one." I'm like, "You're an asshole, Ben." But anyway, let's get back to Star Wars.
Speaking of getting,
I thought we
fucked,
were
man,
talking
Star
about
Wars.
I thought that was the next series coming out.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, speaking of getting fucked in the ass, here comes more Star Wars talk. It's just
That reminds me. I gotta talk to you sometime, Brandon. I got a story to tell you, Brandon. We got to connect.
Yo.
Or I can say it here.
yeah.
I don't know. Everybody seems to be scared now.
No,
I'm not.
I can
I'm
say
not
it.
scared.
Well,
No, go on.
There was this time at band camp.
the stream is either us all talking at once or no one talking. It's never just like one person talking. But go ahead, Baron.
Go ahead, Baron.
And Brandon.
Okay,
said,
I was just going to sit back and say, going back to what Brandon was known as once before, the artist formerly known as Golgo 13. I work with a Japanese lady, a lady from Japan, and I brought up about you, Brandon, and was talking about it. He goes, "Oh yeah, I grew up reading Golgo 13 in Japan." So she was big and knowledgeable on that. Then I sat back about how the Japanese are so respectful to properties when they get it. It's like, this is how it's supposed to be. And she goes, "Finally, somebody who understands us." I said, "Well, that's not just me. It's Brandon and all that." So I just wanted to,
I love
just a
Brandon,
little
by
side
the way. He's a cool dude.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although I'm glad
Brandon's
he got away from the Go-Go 13, because when I
Me
first
too.
heard the name, and I can't remember who suggested it, it's like, you need to check out Go-Go 13. I said, that animated, I've seen it. No, it's a YouTube channel. Somebody named themselves after an animal. I was really confused by that. Why would they do that?
Yeah.
And now, of course, YouTube shut him down. And I guarantee you, and I told him too, I said, you know it was your fucking name. That's what got you shut down.
I didn't think about that.
Well, there's
Yeah.
about like 3, 4, 5 others out there with the same name. So I was wondering, one of those guys did something, and then of course it came back and hit him.
Oh.
Actually, when they first started fucking with him, I'm talking about the first time his channel disappeared.
Mhm.
The thing is, if you know who Brandon is, like, you sit there, you talk to him, interact with him, if you've live streamed with him, if you've watched his content, he does not do anything, say anything, and even he'll let you say a thing or two here, but he wants you to kind of, because you got kids and a bunch of other people watching, and I understand that. It's like, what would he actually do to offend or fuck somebody over, or make somebody be pissed off at him if he doesn't go after anybody, he doesn't do anything offensive? And the only thing that, even from the beginning, that was always kind of triggering was the Go-Go 13 part.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only thing.
Part of it.
Yeah, that did. I mean, that was the only thing.
He tried to broadcast Three Girls in a Cup.
Oh, 2 girls in the cup.
Three girls.
Three girls. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Brandon's okay. He's kind of okay guy.
I was going to say,
He's
into that.
One may say, "Let's go, Brandon," but
hey, I said that the other night. Let's go, Brandon.
there you go.
You know that was the thing is, he got kicked off for the second time, and then shortly, almost immediately, all of a sudden, all this stuff started coming about "Let's go, Brandon." It's like, what is this? Is this no battle cry to bring him back and all that? It's like, oh,
Yeah.
no, I guess it's not. Got confused.
I wonder if that had anything to do with it. They thought you were messing with that.
Pat S says it's true. They shut down my channel, named the official President Biden channel.
Yeah, I wonder why. Geesh, I feel bad for any like boxing channels named Brandon because they can't talk about jabs or their name. So then,
yeah, this is not a good time to be named Brandon. I'm sorry, Brandon.
Yeah,
Brandon, you got to change your name. What should we rename him? What would be a good name for him to have? Do you think?
No.
You know what? No bullshit.
His name is his name.
No. Let's say if he really wanted to do something, if the anime guy is not taken, he should just run with that.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
The anime guy.
The anime guy. That's it. He can.
If it's not taken, I don't know that it is or isn't. But yeah,
I don't know.
Something to run with. I was like, I had something to say. I forgot it.
At least he's not the hentai guy.
Hey, you might make more money if you were the hentai guy. To be fair.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, all my kids are artists, by the way. If I never told you guys that, but my middle child makes a living doing hentai commissions, and he was afraid to show me because he's like, "Yeah, I've got art. I'd like to show you, Dad. Get your reviews on it, but I just don't want to show you because I'm embarrassed." And I'm like, "No, that's good." And he showed me. I'm like, "Whoa, shit, that's a veiny penis." Yeah, well drawn.
Oh shit.
If you make money at it, God bless you, buddy. I took a
which
shit
one has
job just to avoid that. Which one's what?
Which one has the tentacles? What has tentacles?
That's tentacle porn.
Yeah, but they have a name for that, don't they?
I forget. It's just I was told to go check out some porn, anime porn with the tentacles, and I'm like, that just freaks me out. It freaks me out. I just think it's like really gross. I can't stand it.
It is hentai. Okay.
Is it part of hentai?
Okay.
No, but I think there might be a specific term for that. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not a hentai guy. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't like any of it. I don't like any of it.
That's not my thing. Squidward. Oh, it's just general. Okay, so maybe it's just general now.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh shit.
Smash that subscribe button.
Please share this motherfucker. You know how much.
Tentacles slap that stream.
Oh
sharing
shit.
is caring. Please share. Please.
There you go, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
And today's episode of the Primetime Kings is brought to you by Brandon, the anime guy, who is branching out to hentai. Tune in every Saturday.
The anime guy plus hentai. There it is. We're done.
Appreciate that, Brandon. You all kick ass. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I love Brandon.
Great to see you out there, man.
I like Gomer. Actually, there's a lot of people in the stream that are friends of mine. I just think they're great people.
Yeah. A lot of people in the chat are awesome. And actually, I don't know if I should bring this up.
Go ahead. Go for it.
Gomer Kyle brought up the Flashcast thing. And I talked a little bit about it on stream because I didn't see the Flashcast thing. I only heard about the Flashcast thing. Did anybody hear
I've not.
Yesterday's Flashcast?
You talking about
the whole
you talking about what was going on with the quartering?
Yes.
Oh,
you know what? Look. Yeah, I even put it in the DMs, man.
Yeah.
I woke up early this morning, and when I go to Twitter, there's a part in Twitter, because I got hashtag Comicsgate and hashtag Fandom Menace in my bio on Twitter. So I think I'm not sure if that's associated or why, but I can see all Fandom Menace related stuff, and I can see all Comicsgate related stuff.
Sure.
Okay.
And Twitter. So there's a certain section. I mean, I could pull it up and share it and show y'all. There's a certain section in my Twitter that has a certain area just for Comicsgate and just for and it's everything Comicsgate related news, people tweets, all that shit. And I looked through that shit this morning, and when it came to the fandom stuff, I seen the quartering, Jeremy, going off, and he called Yellow Flash a pussy.
So I didn't see that. I didn't know.
I read that motherfucker. I looked at that shit, and as a matter of fact, I can pull that shit right back up right now, man. He called Ethan, and what it was that what it is people are upset that basically the quartering is interviewing Frost from G4.
Yeah,
and the thing is Ethan Van Sciver had something to say about it, and Ethan Van Sciver was like, "Look, I've spoken to people that were against who I was about, but they weren't attacking my fandom. They were attacking me. So basically, it was me defending myself against an individual that didn't like me, versus somebody that lashed out at the fandom, and basically you're giving them a platform for them to spew more of their shit. Because the first thing she said was, I'll do an interview with somebody, but I want to talk to somebody, whoever has the biggest platform. And out of everybody, Jeremy from the Quartering did have the biggest platform. So she went to go talk to him because every July, Young Ripper 59, he was like, shit,
the most qualified young
right. But then he was the one. He also offered to have her on there, but she didn't want somebody that had 200 or 300,000 subscribers. Jeremy has the most.
He has 1 million now, or I don't know.
Over 1 million, exactly. So she went with him. But the thing is, people were upset that he was giving her a platform, and basically but the thing is, it was like people didn't see it being any different than what Ethan Van Sciver does when he defends himself against individuals. But then Ethan jumped in and was like, look, the difference is these individuals were attacking me, not the fandom, not the whole fan base. So he was, so that was what Ethan was defending. And then Yellow Flash was like, basically like, what the fuck are you doing? And why you sitting here, giving this motherfucker a platform? And Jeremy from the Quartering was basically saying, hey, what would make us any different than them if we don't even get a chance to try to talk to the other side and figure out what the fuck the issue is?
I tend to agree with that part, by the way.
I do too.
I do. Me too. Yeah.
But it seems like there were other things at work, because it seems like Jeremy went, at least if I'm getting the story right, am I correct that he was on Flashcast for a little bit and then left and then start spewing all this shit on Twitter? Am I correct in that?
I didn't, to be honest, I don't know how that actually went down. I don't know.
It goes against the rule that some of us go by. I don't want to say who it is, but we have rules that we don't attack other YouTubers.
Right, exactly.
Publicly. We just don't do it. It's against the rules. I'll tell you, two of the people that are in it with us is Andre and Tom from Midnight's Edge. They're close friends of mine, and we all have adopted that philosophy, which is smart. I think it's inappropriate to attack other YouTubers, no matter how big of fucking assholes or dicks we think they are. I mean, there's one in particular I fucking loathe. Well, there's several I don't like, but there's only one that I loathe, and I'll never say his name publicly. But I think that he's a shitty person because he does that. It's his entire shtick is going after other YouTube personalities. I'm like, you're building your career on the backs of other YouTubers, almost not just figuratively,
right?
And it's unprofessional. And so for Jeremy to say that about Flash, I think it's bullshit. But I think that it's wrong for people to be publicly calling him out too. I mean, it's his fucking show, and he's giving somebody a platform whether he agrees with them or not.
Yeah, and this platform and shit, I mean, that sounds too SJW to me.
Yeah, the word platform really bugs me. It does. I agree with you.
But don't get them
and actually that was what
I am not talking about Mike Zero. God damn it.
But it's funny.
Mike Zero was right.
And it's funny. To be honest, even EVS said that this whole giving her a platform it sounds like he even said it would sound like some SJW type shit. So, I don't know, man. I know, Jeremy was trying to get to the bottom of what the fuck all that bullshit was. I don't know, man. You know, it felt like February all over again, man. You know, with Zack Snyder, man, and everybody just fucking taking it. You know, trying to. It's like we all been on the same side, and everybody just fucking going after each other. You know, over one thing or another. When nobody, you know, when the only thing. Look, a lot of things could be handled and taken care of with a simple conversation. If they could have just pulled Jeremy to the side on the DMs, they have his DMs. Fucking hit this dude up instead of making it public.
Right.
That's where it all fucks up, man, because everybody want to publicize their beefs instead of having a simple conversation like men behind closed doors, man.
That's really
amen.
I mean, I come out of broadcasting.
Speaking of closed doors, I vote for Backdoor Gary to handle all backdoor dealings between larger channels fighting over who gets to talk about pop culture. He is a master of not only knobs, but turning the door open and closed without clenching the fucker.
Well, I got to tell you, despite what you all probably think, there are people who really fucking don't like me.
I know.
And I say it all the time. I'm like, no, I can always tell when someone doesn't fucking like me.
I like you.
You know, and
I just met you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Come on.
Just met you. I think you're a complete cunt, Gary. You know, what it is you get these people, and it tends to be, I hate saying this because I don't like
ego
people, but young people of a certain age group tend to take issue with me because I don't pull my punches. I shoot from the hip, and I don't give a shit if people have a problem with my language. I'm like, look, man, I served in
millennials.
I served in the military.
Zoomer.
I've earned the right to talk the
damn white people.
And but the fact is, you know, too often these shows and certain personalities like to go after other people on other shows. Mm-hmm. And I've seen it happen to good friends of mine, and it really is disturbing when I see
it's also disruptive.
I think there's something wrong with people when they do that. Am I saying that they're mentally ill? No, but I'm saying there's something fucking wrong with them that do that sort of shit.
But there is
this is their platform to go after other people. I swear to God, if I caught anybody going after Steven, because Steven,
they have all 2021,
and I've gone after him. I went after them,
but that's what I'm saying.
You know,
all 2021 people have been going after me.
It's like, you're
keep my mouth shut.
I said to one guy, you're an internet tough guy. You have no idea that I can whip your ass with my dick.
Fucking
See, and that was 2022. I'm going after him.
Gary stuff.
What's that, dude?
That's not helping the backdoor Gary
thing. Nothing's going to help that. It's there. It's never going away. I've got to learn to live with it because they're going to keep doing that shit to fuck with me.
Well, Gary, the thing is about this is that a generational thing. We have a bunch of people now that seek validation.
Yeah,
they don't know what it's like to really struggle to get someplace.
But the problem is they can't get their lips on everyone's ass in time.
Well, the other thing is they're used to being behind a keyboard and being a tough guy. They're not used to being face to face with somebody that when you lip off like that, you're going to walk away with a broken nose and missing some teeth.
Thank you. Exactly. That's it right there. You say something wrong. Let's go back like a few years. Even like let's get a baseball game or a football game. You say someone from an opposite team member's there and you're in their hometown, they will clock you out. It's the same on the military base. You got a line on the parade, the final closing marching parade. They will knock you the F out or make you do your push-ups right then and there. And your whole squad will beat the crap out of you in the barracks because they want to relax and have a fucking beer.
You know, and I know Jeremy. I don't watch the quartering. I'll occasionally watch just the beginning, get the gist.
He's a businessman.
It's just not my show. I watch The Flash religiously, and yeah, Gomer, you're totally right. I get it. You know, Jeremy drew first blood. You know,
he did.
And it's just I don't understand why people do that. Now, look, even I got caught in that shit last year when I woke up on the wrong side of the bed and never fucking post. It's the rule I have. Never post on Twitter before your fucking coffee.
It was on a live stream. EBS was there too, and EBS even did a watch party of the stream that happened on Flashcast, and then he posted it on Twitter. Mm-hmm. So a couple hours ago.
Yeah, this is a Snyder moment. So I said, and I've on my stream earlier, which I know nobody watches, but you should watch.
Come on, man.
Stream?
Get out of here.
I don't watch it.
Yeah, no, I did a stream. I was just doing a gaming stream. It was actually turned into a casual. But
I hear you're doing pretty good at Pac-Man.
Did you just say Pac-Man?
You just go. Just because I don't type in your chat doesn't mean
I'm just about to start disliking you. Don't call him Pac-Man.
No, I'm not calling him Pac-Man. He said,
because I'm a black man, I'm Pac-Man. No. Let me actually get my point. So, independent of things, I say, you know what? I want to talk about a bunch of other stuff. I don't really think I'm a fan of Menace Channel anymore. And I say, you know what? I've been thinking about this a while. I want to cover some of the woo-woo stuff, as you want to call it. I'm going to talk about sports. I want to talk about a bunch of shit. So I don't really think I'm really a fan of Menace Channel. And one of my things was the problem with collectives is everybody doesn't have the same goal. We don't all have the same goals. We have certain goals that may align similarly, but we don't have all the same goals. And really, since that fucking Snyder incident, nothing was the same, to quote Drake. It just has not been the same since the Snyder incident. It has not. I've not felt that same camaraderie. I feel it from you guys, from the smaller channels. Sometimes, the ones I fuck with, but I just don't feel it from the larger thing. This just feels like a business now. It just feels like a bunch of people who have platforms, who align their platforms to. It just seems whatever the fuck Bob Iger said, that one thing about content creation and algorithms. That's what this shit feels like. And so it's like, you know what? I said it last year, and unfortunately, I feel like I've been proven right. The fandom menace is kind of dead.
It is dead. That's why it's a fellowship now, people. But the problem is, Viz,
it never should have been anything else other than a fellowship.
But it's everyone is on the same block at the same street, and everyone's trying to grab the same newspaper and read the headline and report about it first. The thing is, even before the Snyder, or even the random stuff, that all went down. There's been still people here who have lived in the mentality.
That happened right after the Snyder stuff, actually.
You know what I mean. But
Steven knows also that we had, because they tried to cancel me during the Snyder thing because of what I said.
I had people come, and I will lay this out straight without. I'm not going to go into details. I had people trying to slander, get me canceled off other shows, manipulation of minors. All this stuff to try to push their own crap. And it's still going on now. I still have a twat who is trying to push a narrative that doesn't exist because they have been around so goddamn long that they're still failing and it's everyone else's fault.
Yeah.
If there's one thing you'll learn from Loki's Mornings of Mischief, you live long enough to become your own villain or see yourself fall as a hero. I'd rather live as a villain because it means I'm doing something right if everyone else has to come after my ass. But the thing is, those are the people that will fail. Those are the people that will keep siphoning from other people until all the blood is dried out like a mosquito. And then they'll end up with nothing. And they'll try to either crawl back or wait for the next fresh meat or flavor of the week to pop out. And they'll suck them dry too. When their individuality is based off what they can get from others while jumping on their heads, they are not going to go places. But don't come in my house and shit on my doorstep and call me friend. That doesn't how it works here. I'll be there if you fall to pick me. If you fall down, I'll be there to pick you up. Anyone. But if you're sitting there pointing whenever someone else or my friend or my neighbor falls down, or you're running away in cowardice because you effed up, you're not a man. You're not a human being. You're just another Twitter tweet that will disappear in 24 hours. Drop dead.
Yeah. And that's just pretty much how it works. And everybody, like when they tried to cancel me because of what I said about Zack Snyder right after that incident, and what I said was true, but I shouldn't have said it. And once again, the rule is I should never be allowed to post before coffee. And I don't. I now don't get on Twitter until I've had my coffee or caffeine or snorted some Coke. Basically, they tried to cancel all these. I mean, everybody was coming at me. It ended up, I got interviewed by our friend from NPR over it. And I got kind of thrown under the bus, but I don't care. I don't mind taking a hit for my friends.
See, the best part
is they learned really quickly.
You apologize, Gary. You apologize when you realize what you said. You apologize. I
apologize that I shouldn't have said it, whether I meant it or not. I didn't apologize over me.
Gary, that's the difference. You actually tried to handle this shit. You owned your shit.
But I was also mean to people too over it.
I don't care. But that's not it. That's not what I'm trying to say. You either own your shit, like you try to do the way your personality goes, or you're in my camp and you have a big folder with all the different names of people trying to start shit with you and all the screenshots and fucking receipts that go back about 3 years. So anyone comes on my doorstep, I'm the type of guy that keeps all this shit. Don't cross the line where I'll post it.
OCD is awesome.
I have video, I have audio, I have pictures. Mofos think I'm kidding. I'm not, because some people have seen those folders.
I'm always worried that there's eventually going to be a picture of me somewhere on the web.
Topless? No, Gary, I would not do that. Gary, you have been there for a while. 24 as well. But when I say I got a folder of shit, I got folders of shit. Alphabetical.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's good to defend yourself. I don't care. My problem is I just don't give a shit. And people think I care, and it's like, no, you really don't know me. I only give a shit what my friends think, and it's very, very close because I've lost friends, and because they tried to go, I don't like the way you think. I'm like, well, Merry Christmas, go fuck yourself.
That's exactly it.
Well, see, the big thing is first of all, try not to be knee jerk. Think about it before you go out, and because sometimes not everything appears what it is when you first see it. Find out about it before, which of course a lot of people don't do that.
Very true. Very true.
But knee jerk is human. It's your automatic defense mechanism. The bullshit underlying is the ones that live under the victimhood, the whisper network, or I have been here so long I'm entitled to everything
whisper
someone
network.
else got quicker.
God damn it! I'm sorry. I've been thinking of that fucking phrase for like 3 weeks. I forgot what it was called. Thank you for saying it, Stephen. I did not mean to cut you off.
What phrase?
Whisper Network. I've been trying.
Whisper Network.
That's the word. I'm like, what the fuck is that word for what it was called? It's the Whisper Network.
I'm still waiting for this goddamn phone call. No problem.
We've got we have a huge part. I wouldn't say huge. A medium amount of our YouTube community have that mindset, and I weed them out quickly because I don't like them. I was asked to work with one of them once from my good friend Tom. He's like, "Yeah, check this person out. I think you should have them on your show." I had one private conversation with him. I went back to him and I said, "That motherfucker's crazy. No, I'm not going to have to do a show with them. No,
So you saw me?
No, not you. I can't say who it is.
I know. Well, that's just it.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Well, that's just I won't talk about publicly.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know.
So since you did, go ahead. We keep.
I was just going to say.
No, the white guys are done. Go ahead, brother.
No, at first, it's not the white thing; it's the fat thing. We are because we're both fat, and so we're just like it's the activate, it's the sugar. So it's not white. I thought it was racial.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, man. I was 650 pounds. I'm down to 380.
Oh wow! Congrats.
And that was only an infection in one testicle.
Yeah, I just removed one testicle. Steven,
that's not what I said. I said you got the infection.
You need to stop talking about private stuff.
You need to stop leaving your wheelbarrows on my front lawn saying this was what held my other testicle.
And I'm going to tell you, 24, you'll enjoy this. I was sick as fuck. I had just gotten my second vaccination shot. Keith and I both did it around the same time. We were like days apart when we got it because we're both in that group that needs to take it because I'm asthmatic and have diabetes and I'm older. And so that second shot kicked my fucking ass. And I just didn't want to do anything. And I had a private conference and was just on my avatar like that, and
God, ugly.
And I didn't have my glasses on and I'm blind as fuck without my glasses. And I went to hit the leave button and instead I hit the camera button.
He was fucking
and
topless,
I was sitting there shirtless. And there's Keith. I mean, there's Steven.
Keith, I've gone black now.
And I'm like, well, you can digitally. What's that called when you do blackface? Because I can put Keith's face.
Oh, that's called the Trudeau.
I'm digitally blackface. Yeah, there you go. You're Trudeauing.
I just Trudeaued myself.
Yeah, you're Trudeauing.
Trudeau. Huh?
Keith and I were going to fuck around one day and switch with each other. He was going to have my avatar and I was going to have his. And doing digital white and black face. But I turned, I saw it, and I'm like, oh shit, I see me. And I saw me on it. I'm like, oh. And all I could think of to do is because I'm just a fucking weird dude. I go,
God, I was drinking.
I made that face. And Steve was like, no.
How'd you spend your day? Gary was topless. I threw up.
When I tell people Steven's one of my best friends, I'm not kidding. I fucking love him.
At least you're not like the guy from CNN that was masturbating.
Oh,
Tubin.
That's DSP.
You're making this noise.
Oh yeah, DSP did it too. Okay. One comment I did want to say that started this whole loop. Sentient Dildo has the comment that is like been ringing in my head for like a year and a half almost. He says the Snyder drama. I'm sounding old.
The Drama Network.
Older people add a R at A for some reason. This drama, like what? Okay,
I think it was because we call everyone racist so long.
It's like British too.
Yeah.
You know, the word data or data is pronounced dater.
Yeah.
1 millimeter, Peter.
But no, Snyder drama and oh no, it went up, so now I gotta scroll. Snyder drama and DC Gary split exposed what a spurgy echo chamber the fandom has become. There we go.
It's true though. Everyone wants the bigger channels on their channel. Everyone is repeating the same crap over and over again, and your whole feed is full of it. Be a content creator, but you also got to put yourself in it. If you can't even do that, why the hell are you doing it?
Exactly. I always jokingly refer to Pop Culture Minefield as the illegitimate child of Doomcock and Midnight's Edge. And they laugh about it. It's hilarious. It's like, what a weird sex triangle is that? But the fact is, you know, we're not theatrical. We don't go in depth the way I know Keith would like to go in depth in some of the breakdowns and stuff. But mostly our live streams are about an entertaining, fun way of talking smack about the entertainment industry. And that's really what we build our show around, is talking shit about entertainment. And what is good.
The format, it is okay to be funny and go off the rails. More people should try it. If anyone starts getting peed off because they just want to read the article, all the same articles that someone else just read in another video off banding in the comments, but you're not adding yourself or your own persona to it, you're literally just another tabloid. And I'm not trying to say that disrespect. Every channel is your individuality. If you can't add your individuality, you are nothing more than another post-it note you're writing the hell down.
Go back to Pat. Pat's comment was great. How crazy do you have to be that Gary thinks you're too crazy to work with?
I'm
Steven and I are going to be doing a new show together. We're going to start working.
You're just going to jump on with the show with no name because that seems to be successful.
Yeah,
Loki's on it. Arwen's on it.
I want to call it Talking Shit with Stephen Gary.
Why don't you just call it the Rant
or
Review?
Shit Talking with Stephen Gary. Either one works for me.
Oh, topless and shitting. That's it. That's it.
It's just you and me talking shit, doing our thing.
Oh, that's cool. But it's like, and I'm not attacking any channels. I'm not. Like Neurotic inspired me, as has inspired me. Doomcock has moments too. All these channels, even Echo Base, everyone has a different format that you can pick from it and build yourself from it.
Right.
But there's just such when people start talking about the toxic fandom now, I no longer see Gary as Geeks and Gamers. I don't see that as the toxic fandom. I see as the ones that are underneath trying to suck their tits, just trying to get a little bit of clout, that they're just trying to be the next Neurotic. I'm like, why do you want to be the next Neurotic? We already have one. Why do you want to be the next Doomcock? We already have one. What can you bring of yourself to the table that will inspire people to be the next one of those?
I think
why are you not doing that?
There's a bigger issue. So I don't want like.
So you know what I mean? That's the reference for it.
No. You're right. But it stems off a bigger issue. Like, I love all those channels. I love this shit. This is not the only thing I think of when I watch YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of it. I think some people, and I've felt this way my entire time doing this, that some people are stuck in this 2018 way of like, this is how you grow your YouTube channel. And it's like, dude, I just want to make fun shit. Like, I'm more than likely going to have to restart and do multiple channels and restart shit from the ground up because, well, one is because, like I said, I want to do multiple channels, but like, I don't even have the investment in the culture war like that. I don't even have the same passion for it, and I don't necessarily think it's my battle to fight. Like you just said, Neurotic exists, Doomcock exists, Young Ripper exists. So let them fight the culture war. That's things that I want to talk about and other stuff that I already have been talking about. We talk about all sorts of crazy shit in my little Mario streams when I do them.
Yeah.
And that's like, man, this is way more fun than just. I love bounding in the comics with a passion, but just going on there to see what I'm supposed to yell about and hate and be mad at today. I just can't do it anymore. personally, and I can't build my channel around it.
I want to give an example because yesterday the VacTube, Daryl and Darth Orlando, if you guys know this, he did the first boozer counts. It was pretty much having a couple of drinks, having a laugh, and going on like that. That went on for 4 hours. I continued that stream for another 5 hours last night. And
That's
no
too
problem.
long, man.
We had people going in and out. We had discussion. Bruce came on. Commander Straker came on. We had Arwen Avalon, Darth Orlana, Mac. I think McAnee was in the chat. We had a bunch of people coming in and out, and we all talked about different things. And it wasn't like a shitstorm. It was like we're hearing people who had majors in history. We had people who had majors in content creation or in pop culture knowledge, and it was just discussion while hammered off our asses. But the best part of that whole show was Echo Base went live, and they opened up the door for their pop-ins. Everyone knows what the pop-ins are. The members can come in. So they're watching. I'm on my live stream in the StreamYards on Echo Base, and they're watching while I am changing avatars like to the key thing and really quick making their guests laugh. Like they laughed the most when we saw Dominic Toretto gripping Boba around the waist, calling the Fat and the Furious. And then they gave me a time to speak, and I laid it out. Echo Base is fantastic for that because they like and respect everyone's opinion that comes on that channel. Other people as well that are doing that. But their format is right there. Don't copy it. But every individual there is being themselves. Apply that to your content. I think that's the thing. Start a channel. Yeah, they said before. But you got to do what makes you happy. That is rule number 2.
Well, that's what kept me so long from when I first put my page up and actually did content. What did I want to do? I didn't want to be Doomcock. I didn't want to be Gary. I didn't want to be Coach. I didn't want to be you, Steven. I didn't want to be, anybody else on there. And I know.
You weren't trying
to just mumbles. Just ignore him.
Oh, he just mumbles. Okay. Okay. And, it's like, I'm not a pop culture warrior. I've been out of the scene for so long because of, I just didn't like how pop culture went.
Yeah, that's another one. They don't talk to the chat. They don't talk to the chat. The chat's part of your, that's another one.
Yeah, it's like, Steve knows this when we do our show on Friday. I'm so grateful when our chat comes in. It's like, hi, guys. It's like, I get after Zach's, because he's our production manager, make a list of everybody because I want to thank everybody. And he forgets to make the list for me because I want to thank everybody from the chat before the end of each show for showing up.
And I have to get better at that.
Oh, I like this one because I'm like looking over the edge. Hey, what's down there? What is that? Oh, they're saying something.
Hey, Kilroy's here.
Kilroy. Nobody else got that.
No.
Like a dog looking at the edge of the bed like Kilroy while you're making love to your wife.
I like the smells. I'm sorry I like the smells you make in bed.
It's like the thing is, I don't want this coming across preachy at all. I don't. It's not a threat either. It's just fuck me. I've been doing this 2 years. Gary's been doing it longer.
3 years.
Longer.
Yeah.
Keith and I started on January 20th of 2019. 1990. I knew you were going to fucking go
on the internet was the smoke signals.
That's because you're old.
Yeah,
I don't want to say he's old, but they used onion skins for shoelaces.
my anniversary is going to be April 17th, I think, this year. I'm going to celebrate it, but it's...
Yeah, I can hardly wait till you make some sort of major announcement for a relationship.
Yeah, it's called My Hand or Foot in Your Ass. I'm going to pretend to be a proctologist.
It definitely has to do with your hand.
Shout out to the Elvis avatar and Gomer Kyle. Shout me out. Shout out to Gomer Kyle. Gomer has always been dope.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Thank you, Gomer Kyle.
Steve, I would love to talk to Comics again. Comics is a good dude, man. He is. A lot of them are.
And we have not talked about Lethal getting shut down too.
Like, I think everyone. That's why I didn't want to do it because everyone just makes content over it. Like, and that's like your buddy just lost their income.
He's a friend. He showed up on our show yesterday.
Yeah, he did yesterday.
He's a great guy, man. And what happened to him is just shocking. What happened? Somewhere, Brandon's channel, I think, has to do with copyrights. I just have a feeling it had nothing to do with content, more about the name. But with Lightning, it's like, what in the living fuck? And I still don't know the story behind it.
Because he re-uploaded the same picture from the video that took him down, and he got hit again.
Right. So basically, there was a video that he did. He uploaded a picture, and that was what got his channel fucked over. But what happened was he did a video after he was reinstated. You know, because he was in YouTube jail for a couple of days. But when he came back, he basically did a video claiming, "Hey guys, this is what got me in YouTube jail." And what he did was he re-showed all the shit from the first video that got him struck, and that was what fucked him out of his channel. So it's like basically, So basically, I don't know why he.
It's lethal.
I don't know, man.
He has no F's.
He still has his live channel, which is good.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's it. It's like I don't like recording over people's channels getting taken away. I don't want to make it news. That's why I don't do it. If he wants support, I reached out to him in DMs, but I don't want to make him then my next content. That's not. I don't find that respectable.
Yeah, and
I didn't even think of that because, like, with me, I'm not close enough to lethal. I feel like it wouldn't be my place to just talk about something like that. You know, if one thing, if I knew him and I streamed with him a lot, and like, oh man, you know, please support him, and that's all it would have been. Like, hey, 2-minute video, check out his live channel, support him. It's BS.
I did. Actually, I did that earlier today. You know, and yesterday I was like, hey, you guys, subscribe to Lethal Lightning. You know, he's back. You know, hashtag stronger than ever. So, you know, subscribe to his new channel.
Yeah, he supports us, and
of course,
right to support him back. And I just hate seeing any of my friends lose their fucking chance at a livelihood, because that's really what these are. It's like I've got a limited time left to my professional art career, and I'd like to really focus on doing this because I love, you know, because you've all met Keith. He's like just one of the nicest guys and one of my best friends, and I love doing shows with him.
Well, I love you too,
I'm only doing it because of him, because I didn't want to get in front of the camera. He made me get in front of the camera. I wanted to just direct him and do shows where he's the person telling, you know, we were going to do history stuff, talking about the history of Hollywood, how Hollywood works, how it worked, how, from the beginning to today, and just do a lot of history and talk about the making of things. And now we're going to do 2 shows about that. The one show we're doing with you is the beginning of our breakdown of analysis of scooping. And the best scooper going right now is Mikey Sutton.
Right.
You know, and nobody has the batting average he has. He has 1,000 batting average.
It's not easy.
He's never missed. You can't prove that he's ever missed.
And Pacific, it's not easy trying to address everyone in the chat, especially like say if you're gaming, you're looking at one screen and not the other. But you can always just go, hey, I didn't see that the first time, and just scroll back up and look. It's not always easy. I try my best, and other people do. It's not easy.
Well, that's why I got Zax to work with us, because I can't do the show, and because I have a very spontaneous brain. I'm always going fast, and I get distracted so easily from the chat. And I asked him to please make sure that we stay up on the chat, because it's so important to me to focus on what they're saying.
You know who does a decent job at staring at the chat? Vigilante wins here on another episode.
An hour late, bro.
My man.
The meta is that you don't do it at the intro now. You do it when no one's expecting it. It's got to be a surprise.
I like that.
It used to be, start up the stream. No.
Yeah, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Exactly.
He's like a ninja going in there, and it's like, gotcha.
That's why, in a way, I started the pub chat thing. It's an open door. You're allowed to come on and just shoot the shit. You don't have to have a drink. Just say, hey, can you send me a link? If it's full, wait till someone leaves, come back on. And it's been great. We've had anywhere from 3 or 4 people just come on and talk and just have a laugh. They're and talking about pop culture half the time. Well, Mark Dinklage, but usually that's only half a joke. Sometimes if you don't want to stream about like what's going on in like pop culture, or you don't feel like it, you know what you do? You sit there and say, who wants to have a chat, and see who comes on. But make sure you also verify they're not a dickhead. But most of the times you won't get one.
Right.
So your loyalty and your viewership will always be there. And if they ever apologize for missing a stream, tell them to stop. They have a real life. It doesn't matter. You're always going to be there. It's you have the replay button for a reason.
Oh, whoa. So I was going to say, hey, since you dildo, he called me out. He says, easy for you. You only have a couple people in the chat, which is true. Channel is not has less engagement than it did when I had like half the subs. And then Cavantino Che took it to another place. But y'all got to stay off the hub. That's what I've learned from this stream. The people in the chat got to stay off the hub. It's nothing but hentai and cream pie surprises, apparently. So, don't watch tentacle porn.
I'm sorry.
I know you were talking about pub chats and it went to cream pies and tentacle
No, it's
porn.
okay. You thought I was talking about Pub Hub or something. Oh, it's all good.
No. It's more interesting.
No, I think it's good. Sorry.
Well, Pacific 414 is on here. What's up, buddy? Cavatino knows I like him. I tried to get him to come on a show that I've been planning for a while. Called
It's like I have another token friend. Is that what it was called?
It was called Dangerous Nerds, and it was military veterans.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I'm still planning it. My first guest is going to be New York Times bestselling author John Del Vecchio, who wrote the greatest Vietnam War book ever written called The 13th Valley.
Nice. And I'm kidding, Shay. Don't hurt me.
I became friends with him because I did the cover to the new printing of his book back in the 2000s, and we became business partners, and we're still friends to this day. And I told him, I said, man, I want to get you on and really sit down and talk about, what's it like being a nerd and being in the military? Because I said, you don't talk about nerd stuff, the typical nerd stuff, but you were a nerd. You're a book nerd. And, he ended up being a reporter and serving in the Ia Drang Valley during Vietnam and wrote the seminal book on the Vietnam War, which, as I recall, I was told by Dale, my boss, that everybody on the set of the movie Platoon had a copy of that book to read because a lot of the elements from the book were used to create the environments for the movie Platoon. And it just broke it down. And I want to have him on because he's just amazing to talk to. But he is long-winded too.
Gary's had this show in plans for over a year now. He's been talking about it since.
Actually, I had it in plans before this show, Pop Culture Minefield, the show that Keith and I do. But there are not enough nerds because one of the nerds I tried to get involved in. That turned out not to be a very good relationship. Yeah, I'm not going to say his name.
I don't know.
I'm not going to say his name, but you know who it is, and it just didn't work out. He didn't like something I said. I'm like, okay, there you go. Unfriended me. I'm like, all right.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Speaking of talking to the chat, I'm looking at the chat. Cavantino, and I always fuck up your name. Cavantino, Cavalry, me.
Just call him Shay.
I was going to do it. I was halfway there. Cavantino.
Cavantino.
Damn it. I will stop the stream and try 500 times to repronounce it.
Cavantino.
I'm going to do it.
Cavalryman.
Cavalryman. Share.
Cavantino. I see what you fucking did. Cavantino. Cavalryman Shay. Damn it. Problem with me is that I am at my parents' house and there's no insulation and not to bury the lead. My father is a loudmouth and 33rd degree Freemason. What?
Yeah, because I tried to get Cavantino to join us. And so I don't have any trouble pronouncing it, motherfucker. But Cavantino is just a cool guy. I love his comments in the chat. And why aren't you on our show anymore, man? I don't see you in our chat.
He mods for me. He's in there once in a while. Shay's around.
I'm always looking for his comments.
Lonely, oh so lonely.
Why do you think I dropped the blank in my name?
Oh, it's the tilde, I think that is. Because that's what I'm used to is the yay. Fuck it. Whoa.
Don't worry about it, man.
But no, it's not the N, it's the Spanish N with the tilde. He had that in his name. And so I was used to pronouncing it, trying to pronounce it like that.
I just call him Shay.
Yeah, it's Shay.
Yeah. But yeah, so I did not know that your family was into the Freemason shit. Because, I do talk about the old Illuminati. As
Illuminati.
So yeah, it's just that's interesting. Just an interesting fact. I could not And it's not just Detroit schools. You got to blame a couple different counties in Michigan for that pronunciation, not just Detroit.
Oh, Punkwaddle just calls them Ovaltine.
That works.
Ovaltine Cavalry, Che. That's a little simpler.
It's not calling it Ovaltine.
Well, I don't know how long you guys were going to go, but I do have to get out of here. Because I got some stuff to do before I get to bed.
Actually,
you need to use that thing Keith says. It's like, I got to go do black guy stuff.
I do have to do black guy stuff, honestly.
And I got to do white people stuff.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you guys are about to wrap.
Actually,
I have to do loser stuff.
No, but actually, we can wrap it up, man. That's no issue, man. So I was having a good time.
Join you, man. That's been fun.
Yeah. Shit, man. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you, man. Everybody.
Yeah,
but
it's always nice hearing from another Calvary man. Calvary Cantino. Shit, but it's
Calvantino Calvary.
He's making fun of
I
you
can
now.
pronounce it now.
All right. Well,
today, Junior.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Gary.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Baron. We should talk after the show.
Please do. Yeah, I'd love to.
Send nudes.
No, you don't want nudes from me. You got those sexy Smurfette pictures?
I don't know. That's Gary. He gave them to me.
I gave up Smurfs when Avatar came out.
Oh, God.
Because it's basically Smurfs in space.
Yeah. Pocahontas with Smurfs.
Yep.
Say VW streaming later.
Smurfahontas?
Maybe. But like I said, I got black guy stuff to do. So if I can get that done,
Now, if I said that, he'd call me a bigot. Come on.
Because
I have off-white stuff to do.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll start with Steve. Steve, what you got going on, man? Let us know what's popping.
Sleep.
He's got that.
Babylon 5 tomorrow. I'm literally been hugging this pillow. You have no idea. Babylon 5 tomorrow. If I even feel like I have a pulse, maybe Phasmo tonight, but I am burnt the hell out. You can hear it in my voice. I have no F's to give. Burnt the F out mode. I don't care.
This is not
the
goal I'm used to.
See, I will hire Pinker Dinklage to swing my arm fast enough to bitch slap someone. That's how tired I am.
That's only half a stroke. That's only half a stroke.
Oh, shit.
That's not the type of stroke. Okay.
Well, whatever.
Thank you, Baron.
You're welcomes.
You're welcomes.
You're welcomes. Thanks,
You're welcome.
Schnookums. That's great. Thank you, Schnookums. That's just awesome. It's very logical.
Yeah, I left with the adding the S on the end. Like it's like extra.
I don't know where the S came
extra,
from.
You're welcome.
You're
welcome infinitum.
There you got it. Thank you, Gary. Thank you for saving me.
Nick DeVerado welcomes.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, you're doing a show, man.
Yeah,
wake up. We are laughing at
wake up.
Nah, come on,
okay,
man.
Guys,
yeah,
I do gotta go. So I'm out of here. I appreciate everybody. So you guys,
Take care, man.
All right, man. Take it easy, brother.
Love you, man.
He's gonna go buy pot, says Gomer Kyle.
Yep, it might be true.
Oh shit!
Never know.
I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what, man.
I got Kilroy next to me again here.
Oh shit! All right, what about you? What you got going on, Baron?
Well, I'm back to top form, so I will have my show on Wednesday. I don't know who I'm going to have on. I'm talking to a couple people. I'm hoping to have John Randall in 2 weeks, my super wrench, and actually, I'm wanting to talk to people who are in the chat for a few shows here because just as everyone's saying, they're very important. They're the reason why we are where we are. I mean, if it wasn't for them, we're nothing. And I find them far more important than me. Even you, 24, and I consider you pretty important. I don't know about you, Gary. I just met you. And Fat Steven, yeah.
I'm not at all.
So, but of course, Wednesday, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time on my channel will be Baron After Dark, and it'll be even a surprise for me. And of course, Sunday, I'm here. Can't get rid of me. I'm like a bad cold sore.
All right. Shit. What about you, Steve?
Did we just do me?
We just did.
Nope.
Okay, so supposedly I did not just talk 5 minutes ago before Vigilante left. Babylon 5 tomorrow. If I have a pulse, and I'm waiting for this family shit to call me back. That's why I'm here, not somewhere else right now. I got some problems I got to deal with. Yeah, Phasmo maybe. But other than that, I just do the gaming streams. This show has no name. It's fun to hang out with. There will not be a pub chats till my liver tells me it's okay.
All right.
Yeah, just drop by and say hey. I'm always doing something on my channel. I'm trying to break that limit. 2021 was 96,000 live stream minutes. I'm going to try to get over the 100K this year.
That's what's up.
I do enjoy watching your gaming ones when I get a chance.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too, man.
Especially when the ghosts try to get you.
No, for fuck's sake. Everyone wants to see me die. Thank you.
No shit. What you got going on, Gary?
Well, gosh, oh golly, gee, I don't know.
Oh,
Here, I'll share an image with you real quick.
Okay, should I cover my eyes?
Share screen. This
Just
is
your
what
nipples.
we have for the logo so far, but I'm going to finish it this weekend. I'll be working on the logo because 24/7 is going to be joining Pop Culture Minefield on a show called The Scoop Zone. And we're going to be talking about
Ice cream?
Mike. I didn't talk during your entire
Sorry.
fucking thing, dude.
Oh, that's nice.
The Scoop Zone is because I got to do Keith's head and do a rotation where it goes back and forth, the flipping of the coin. But 24/7 and Arwen and Sil Abbas. Sil is going to be joining us. He's Mikey's partner. And we're going to be talking nothing but scoops of Mikey Sutton's. Our first episode with 24/7 will be this Thursday. It will air. We will premiere it and be in the chat to talk to people about the episode, even though it won't be live. This is a pre-recorded, edited program. We're still going to be in the chat to talk to people for the premiere. And it's going to be talking about the scoops that he's nailed it, because people don't understand just how accurate and good his stuff is. We're going to go into that. Every episode is going to talk open with that. Then we're going to go into that week's scoops, and each one of us gets to pick, like 24/7 will be picking what scoops he talks about. And eventually, we're going to have Mikey on the show. But the predominant thing is to focus on the scoops, analyze it, and talk about what this could mean to, our culture. And then it will end with 24/7 doing a little bit about comics and the state of comics, like the State of the Union kind of thing. I think that would be great. That was Pat S.'s idea, and I thought it was a great idea. And Pat S. is one of our producers over at Pop Culture. So, but anyway, and then, of course, TGIF, we're going to have Mark May on Friday. He's a comic creator. Richard Bonk from Marvel, he and I are like really close friends. We work together a lot, and we work together on one of his comics, and we're going to have Mark May on Friday. And that's it for this week on Pop Culture Minefield. And what is this? Oh, and yeah, Fat Steven's in there too. Yeah, he's part of TGIF. Yeah. He's our partner in crime for TGIF. I wouldn't do the show if it weren't for Steven.
I was just putting my channel link in the chat. Sorry.
No, you good, brother.
But I'm good talking. I'm done.
And I apologize on behalf of myself for interrupting Gary's closing deal.
No, I'm just
he
fucking
never interrupted me and stuff. But.
That's all you fucking do. Your existence is purely to fucking derail me and anything I'm doing.
I derail everyone's show, Gary. I have a habit of doing that, but it's never disappointed.
I can't remember where it was, but the first time you got on a show
Yetis.
with me, was it Yeti? I was like this, like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this? Is he an animated avatar? Yeah. What the fuck? I was so blown away. I couldn't talk. People would ask me a question, go, I don't know. I can't talk because that thing is. How is he doing that? And I couldn't talk. I had trouble that whole episode because of you. And I'm like, yep, Steven, Fat Steven Seagal derailing Gary since the first time they met.
But I've been there every day since with as much as I can. So
that's why you're one of my best friends. So there.
That's why I enjoy being on other streams when I sometimes run into him on another stream. It's just fun to watch him derail stuff.
Echo Base is terrified of me.
I actually have a video. I've gotten copyright claimed because of my video I made to stop him when he derails me. It's just Steven Seagal, slowly camera moving into Steven Seagal's face in one of his movies, playing the theme from Ironside. Wah, wah, wah. It's just, and I do it when he derails me. I had to get rid of it. I had to delete the video because I got too many copyright claims. I was worried I'd get a strike. Yeah, they're too
probably the music.
I'm so tired of the whole copyright claim. Being on other people's YouTube channels doesn't fucking hurt anybody. It's just dumb the way they treat that. And I'm talking about you, Don Henley. You're a fucking cunt.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about before with WKRP in Cincinnati, and they went out there, and Blondie gave them their gold record because they said, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have gotten this. And they were playing all this music that giving the people all that spotlight. And then what happens in return when they brought the series out on DVD and all that? They had to take all that music off, have the fake, sound-alike stuff on there. That's not quite. It's like, no, you leave it in there. This is your thanks back for what they did to you. And you're only getting more press. You're only getting more free advertising. And you're getting another generation interested into it. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you guys?
Did you just fart?
We'll say, do they have a release on that on VHS?
Yeah, if you watch, I watch a show because I'm a musician, and I watch Rick Beato, and he's one of my favorite music producers, musicians who does an amazing show, over 1 million subscribers. And here's this guy who knows these people and gets hit by their studios whenever he does something about somebody's music. And it really irks him. And he went before Congress this last year talking about the issue with this, that they need to stop being so litigious over playing music on YouTube, especially for educational purposes.
Well, supposedly, here's some actual good news. Supposedly, Twitch just signed an agreement with UMG. So you might Twitch might have the allowance to actually stream all UMG music, background music now. YouTube, what the hell?
What the fuck? Did you like Will Sasso's portrayal of you on Mad TV? One, who is that directed to? Is that directed to you? I think.
I like all the Steven Seagal.
Kind of a beard. Oh, you're talking to. Oh, okay, that's what he's talking about. I thought he was talking about Kenny.
Maybe
Kenny Rogers.
Oh,
because Barron kind of looks like him.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere. Okay, sorry.
You're talking to Steven.
Yeah.
I'm a nobody. No one.
Yeah, he made fun of Seagal. It was hilarious. That was really the first fat Steven Seagal joke.
Although I was pissed off that Razor Fist made that post going, I will now call this man Neil Young, and it was a picture of Steven Seagal holding a fucking guitar. I was like, I defer from that. I love Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but fucking Neil backed down, didn't he?
No,
did he take a knee?
Well, CNN said, look, man, listen. He's the single most popular pod vlogcaster in the world.
Mm-hmm.
He brings in millions per episode. Millions, like 11 million per episode. And Neil, look, man, your music's awesome, but you can't get 11 million for all your songs.
No.
And you'll never go past that. That's his every episode. So he's like, oh, I better back the fuck off. So he did. He backed down.
What about, what's her name? Not Joan Baez. Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell. What about her?
Yeah. Well, she was going out there too. He's saying, I want my stuff off too. It's like, well, they paid Paradise. Drive off.
Wow. I prefer a parking lot. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them.
Well, then
they don't know how lucky they are. They're just God.
Well, people get so full of themselves. That's the big thing. Just like, where we're talking about other people out there in, the tube land. Same things out there. People get so full of themselves. They go out there and they whip it out and do the helicopter thinking they got the biggest one. And it's like, nah, you don't.
Well, Low Spec said what he's saying is true. And because I work for Josh Becker, who is one of our last guests on our show. Great episode, by the way. God damn, he had some good stories. But Josh, has worked. His career started with Evil Dead, working for with Sam Raimi, all the way to his own movies. And because of our friendship, I ended up being his webmaster and his YouTube channel manager. I posted videos for him, and I posted trailers for his movies, and they got claimed. I'm like, by who? Josh owns them. Those are his movies. Who's claiming this? Finally, YouTube backed off. God.
No, whatever. It's like even when people get permission, they get permission from artists and say, you can use this music. They got the piece of paper, and all of a sudden they get zinged and it gets pulled off.
You remember when we had Rod Lurie on, Steven? You remember that? He directed the movie The Outpost, the fucking best war film of the last decade.
I remember that.
And we were showing clips, and we got fucking claimed, and we had written permission to show those clips. And it was going to hurt us if I didn't go ahead and remove them. I went ahead and removed them. I could have done the fight, and I would have won the fight because we clearly had – the whole system is fucked up, man. It really is, the way it's set up. It is. YouTube was supposed to be about us creators.
Right.
And it's not anymore. It's all about the studio system and corporations.
Right.
We're back to the back seat. Thanks, YouTube. You're so awesome.
Aren't they wonderful people?
They are. They are. They should come out with their own brand of gel for sex.
Well, I was going to say sometimes they do use lube. Most of the time they don't.
Yeah, they should have their own brand of lube. Yep. YouTube lube. That way you don't feel so fucked.
Would it be called U-Lube?
U-Lube. Yeah.
U-Lube.
Or Lube
I
U?
like that.
Well, and with that,
there you go. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Just want to let you guys know, be looking out for me and Pop Culture Minefield on Thursday. Not sure what time our show will air, but just know on Thursday we'll definitely be putting it out there. And just want to thank everybody for supporting us, looking out for us. I had a great time with all the panelists. You guys are awesome. Everybody in the chat was great. These guys are very special within the panel, within the chat. We couldn't do this without y'all. So with that, just wanted to tell everyone, thank you for supporting us, looking out for us, having our backs, allowing us to sit up here, speak our minds, crack jokes, express how we feel. And the best thing about this is that everybody understands where we're coming from.
Yep.
And, there's no misunderstanding. There's no misrepresentation of anything. We're straight up, we're honest, we're upfront, and, that's all we can be. So with that, just want to tell everybody, thank you. We appreciate everyone that has had our back, looked out for us, supported us, and got us to this point where we at now. And, we're looking to basically reach for the stars. So just want to tell everybody, thank you again. We love y'all. We thank y'all. And from all of us to all of you, this is the Primetime Kings. And we're out.
Fatsy was right about it. The pillow is nice. Peace, everyone. Love you all.
There you go.